What is up, everybody? We are here with the Ryan Green versus Jacob Barron exhibition. 3 out of 5. Different decks every time. Be pretty fun to watch. The scoreboard going here. They are setting up as we speak. It's going to be a lot of fun matchups for sure. Cool, interesting interactions. We'll see. Both these are great players. We'll see a lot of cool strategies, and hopefully you guys will be inspired to try out your own fun stuff after this too. It'll be great. Alright, looks like they are already setting up for game 1. Remember, this is a 3 out of 5 set. For every game, the players will change decks. Each player does not know what the other is playing, aside from the thumbnail, which does give a slight spoiler that they were okay with, of Ryan having one deck, at least one deck with Arceus, Jacob having at least one deck with Melmetal. So, Flow Ride is Ryan over here on the red side, and Jacob Barron is Dog Bless on the blue. If you hear someone else chime into the voice chat, that'll be one of these two guys here for a question. After each game, I will join their voice chat to get some post-game commentary as they set up for the next one. Both these players are, again, very good, very experienced. They did this because it helps them get better. Also just helps grow the game overall. Hello, TRK. I hope and look forward to your professional chat comments tonight. As you educate yourself, you study, you're taking notes, and then you win the next monthly. And we're off to the races, ladies and gentlemen. It looks like that Ryan is playing Charizard Typhlosion. Jacob is playing Kartana Scizor. Both players are kind of reaching out on the field right now, seeing what's going on. Oh, we see the opening with dual ball. Ooh, double tails. Okay, okay. He's got a 4-card. Yeah, he can still recover. He's still got the communication. Ooh, okay, communication for Duraludon. Both Duraludon and Kartana are really great leads, so... Oh, we already see the Meltan. Now remember, these are blind picks. So, Kuda and Ryan picked these decks without knowing what each other was going to play. Okay. Kuda with the 2-card hand. Let's see if he kept a supporter as one of those to draw more cards. Or perhaps he was banking on the dual ball to grab a basic to set up. We will see. He's looking at something. He actually could knock out Charmander with Divine Paper. There is the Metal Energy. Okay. Oh, it looks like they're doing a... So sometimes for the simulator you have to wake up the energy storage. So he's doing that right now. There we go. Okay. And then so it looks like he already did Divine Paper, did 50, and gets a knockout. Now, Divine Paper does say you have to have a total of 6 prizes remaining to do the plus 20. But he's still going to be hitting for 30 every turn after this, so... Okay, we see the Battle Compressor, a great one of. Really great combo there. Ooh, okay, so we see Ho-Oh, Water, Fairy. So Battle Compressor lets you grab 3 of any cards from your deck and discard them. It is on the one of list, a very strong card. And in this case with Ryan, he's already fetching for Ho-Oh, and it looks like he's going to probably give Kuda another prize to do Rebirth. Yep, he's willing to give Kuda another prize. He wants to set up Ho-Oh ASAP. We're going to see if the 2-prize deficit will bite him back later, or he's going to use this new momentum with Ho-Oh to get back into the momentum of the game. See a signature favorite of Ryan's, Viridian Forest. Once per turn, you can discard a card and grab a basic energy. We see the fire. Okay. That is very good if you're running Typhlosion. Typhlosion has a Poké Power that says once per turn you can attach a fire energy from your discard pile to one of your benched Pokemon. He fetches the basic fire. I think he's going to put it onto Cyndaquil. And we see the Cynthia. It's ideal for your opening hands usually to have at least one draw supporter, so you don't start dead drawing right after, and keep your consistency going. Now Ryan understands that he's going to have to deal with Kartana. He has to watch out for not having any special energies or else they'll get sliced off, and he goes for the dual ball. Okay, one head. Let's see what he grabs off of that. He's actually not playing Ho-Oh yet. He's the cool thing about Ho-Oh is that you can keep him in the discard for as long as you want, and then whenever you're ready, you can rebirth. Oh, we see the Xerneas. Interesting. Looks like Ryan's possibly playing a Xerneas Break Center deck, where Xerneas Break says do 20 damage times the amount of total energy you have in play. Does rebirth on Ho-Oh, get him out of the discard pile, attaches 2 energy. Does give Kuda a prize card. Manually attaches fire, because he is going second. This Ho-Oh is ready to attack. Okay, so Jacob has taken 2 prizes, but again, we're going to see if, if that really is going to bite Ryan later, or if Ryan is going to maintain momentum already. we see the Xerneas. Now, I don't know why he... So he rebirthed 2 different energies. Okay, going to Xerneas. Xerneas has a great no-energy attack called Geomancy. It lets you attach 2 basic fairy energies from your hand to one of your Pokemon. So it's really good energy acceleration. Rainbow Force actually could start swinging depending on how many different types of Pokemon he plays. And then Rainbow Spear is just great damage, and you discard 2 energy for 90. Now, Xerneas is weak to metal. Kartana's going to be hitting Xerneas for 60 damage right now before modifiers. So Ryan has to keep that in mind. Going through his extra deck, probably is just checking, looking at his options. He might be doing a Xerneas break turn soon, or there's also Ho-Oh break. This is Ryan's first turn. I might have to remind him. 1 second. Oh, there we go. Okay, Jacob did a good job reminding him that you cannot form change on your first turn. Hello, Sax. So we have Jacob playing Kartana, Melmetal, Scizor. Ryan playing Xerneas, Ho-Oh, Typhlosion. Jacob already has 2 prizes, and he's only taken 1 turn because he started with Divine Paper, knocked out the Charmander, and then Ryan gave him a prize because of Ho-Oh's rebirth. So we're going to see if Ryan can take that momentum back by already having 2 prizes given to Jacob. Okay, you two. Save it for the next exhibition. Okay, so we see Geomancy. I'm gonna have to tell... Hold on 1 second. Let me tell Ryan. That's to 1 target. Hey, Ryan.
Yeah.
Geomancy is actually 1 target, not 2.
1 target? Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks, Pete.
Yep, alright. Simple mistake. I don't blame Ryan for doing that. Ryan played Xerneas Break for years, and the Xerneas from XY lets you, for 1 fairy, attach 2 fairy from the deck to any of your Pokemon. So that is just an old school habit from Ryan. So no biggie there. Sax, you know what's funny? Ryan played Scizor years ago. Jacob has been testing Scizor since like last year. So get in line. Now, if you made that quote on the Discord tonight, you'd probably make some people, well, I shouldn't say mad. I think these guys are reasonable. Yeah, what's going on? Quick, so we are seeing Typhlosion and Xerneas ramp up a bunch of energy, and Ho-Oh's Rainbow Wing does more damage for every different type of basic energy. And Viridian Forest is kind of the glue that keeps it all together in terms of consistency. So we see Jacob with the level ball, already has the Melmetal out. Now, Melmetal's huge because once per turn for his power, you can discard a metal Pokemon and heal 50. So we got to keep track of Jacob's hand here, and see he's already going to level ball for Registeel, and he might keep Registeel in the hand here because anytime Ryan tries to make progress against Melmetal, he could discard that Registeel and heal 50. See the basic metal on Melmetal, and Melmetal's Ingot Swing means that if the opponent has an ability, they can't do damage to Melmetal. Now you can move him back to the bench and try to find a witty way to hit him, but Ryan's going to have to prepare well. Now he is weakened fire. So, this is a very interesting matchup. This kind of comes down to, just because your deck might have a bunch of weaknesses to 1 type, doesn't mean you'll lose. We're seeing Jacob blitz Ryan with Divine Paper, and now he's setting up a hard wall. So blitz him with offense and then keep some sturdy defense. Possible win con. We'll see. Xerneas is weak to metal, so again, Divine Paper is going to be hitting for 60 damage for just 1 metal energy. Okay, I think Jacob's thinking about some type of play, probably asking Ryan a question. He hasn't done the attack yet. Oh, whoa! How did he take the knockout? Oh, right! Divine Paper says if your opponent has 6 prizes remaining. Ryan hasn't taken a prize yet. Okay. See Ryan promote Ho-Oh. 6 prizes to 3. Now let's see if Ryan gets some momentum back. So you see Quid Lava down, getting ready to get that Typhlosion out next turn. Looks like Ryan wanted to play Xerneas Break, but it looks like he might be going for the Ho-Oh Break now to get more HP. Also, Ho-Oh Break has a pretty devastating attack once you get the cost out. Yeah, Kartana is an extremely aggressive Pokemon, 50 HP, free retreat, and guess what? Even if Ryan took a prize, Kartana could still pull out a False Swipe for a fast KO, or he could even just start slicing off DCEs. Very well-rounded Pokemon that just happens to blitz really fast early on. We see the Ho-Oh Break, a debut in Highlander. This is the first time he has played. Ho-Oh Break with the 150 HP, technically 130 because he has to take 20. Shining Flame straight up does 160, but he can't use it next turn. Now, knowing Ryan, he probably has a few switch cards in his deck, so he can find ways to reset that. Of course, he's just hitting for Rainbow Wing. Kartana's weak to fire. Alright, we do see a prize card taken by Ryan. Let's see. Well, not yet. He Lysanders the Scyther. So he doesn't want Scizor around. He knows Scizor is going to be a problem later. He also knows that if he takes this prize card, Kartana can't be swinging for 50. But again, I did bring up False Swipe. Jacob could easily attach a DCE next turn, and then False Swipe, putting this very tanky form change down to 10 HP left. So he's going to take the knockout on Scyther. He did show his prize there. He takes Charon. See his hand. Okay, hand it to you. That makes sense. I'm going to help out Ryan here real quick. Oops. Get his thingy. Alright, got the form change key out. He is ready to go. Jacob's got a good hand. 6. We know one of them is Registeel. Most likely prepared for Metal Eater here. Got another Metal. Yeah, he is looking like he's going to dedicate his resources to Melmetal. Ingot Swing is going to stop Ho-Oh Break in his tracks, because Ho-Oh Break has these 2 powers. We'll see if that was a possible play mistake by Ryan. I know he was worried about Scizor, but he also could have brought up Melmetal and knocked it out due to weakness. So, we'll see what happens. Ho-Oh does resist metal, though, so... You know what Ryan could be planning, though? He's got this Typhlosion. Typhlosion also has an ability, or what if he purposely leaves it at Quilava to swing at Melmetal? We'll see what happens. Okay, we do see Registeel placed on the bench with an Eviolite. Jacob looking at his prizes, seeing what he could possibly grab for his next knockout. Most likely not on this turn. Looking at the board here, he understands that Ho-Oh Break is a big problem right now. Resisting metal, swinging for 80 damage. If Ryan gets 2 more fire, he's going to hit for 160. And it's Ryan's turn. Looks like, yeah, he just did Divine Paper for 10. Get some chip damage in there. See Typhlosion. Typhlosion has the Fire Starter power, but also what's interesting is Evaporating Heat. So it says discard all water energy. That also includes rainbow energy or anything else that would provide water, like Blend or Dragon energy on a dragon. Just interesting to keep in mind, just in case Jacob does play Blend. See the Charon. We'll see if he decides to draw the extra card. I think he is playing Rescue Stretcher. What's going on, Just Banana? Welcome to the Pokemon Highlander exhibition. You're already a better player now by tuning in. He's going to get back Charmander. Charizard, a big part of this deck's game plan. If you don't know, Charizard has a Pokebody that says all energy attached to him are converted to fire. So all of these different types he's playing will just straight up be fire for Charizard. Very helpful. That also includes double colorless energy, and if he plays it, triple acceleration. Looks like he's going to go for the knockout on Kartana. Alright, Ryan catching back up in prizes. Jacob probably needs to start swinging with Melmetal ASAP. He might not be running DCE or have it in his hand at the time. Registeel might be a wall sacrifice. Ryan would still need a double fire attachment to start hitting for 160, so Registeel might be safe here. Quick no, Ho-Oh's Rainbow Wing is for just Ho-Oh himself. Charizard's Pokebody converts the energy only on Charizard. Registeel is weak to fighting, so this is a good wall to promote, especially with that Eviolite there. Ryan is going to have to swing for 110 damage to Oko Registeel. It's alright, Just a Banana. If you're ever ready to just play some TCG, let us know. We got the community Discord in the description. We have a bunch of new players this year. They come from Magic, Yu-Gi-Oh!, or they don't play any card game until now. And they've all loved it, so if you want to play card games and just have a good time, it's all free. All you have to do is buy Tabletop Simulator like what they're playing on here. We do see the DCE on Melmetal. He is ready to swing, but he's going to have to get Registeel out of the active slot if he wants to start walling and dishing out some damage. Okay, it looks like Jacob has passed. And yeah, he's just going to hardwall with Registeel here. We see the Charmeleon. We see the N. Ooh, and Jacob had a hand of 5. Okay, that's a good reset. Jacob will only get a hand of 3. Ryan a hand of 4. You know what, guys? We're starting to see a prime game of just because a player has an early prize lead doesn't mean they're exactly going to, like, dominate the game. Ryan is slowly itching it back, and it's pretty neck and neck in the prize trades now. In fact, to his benefit, he's getting more cards off of N compared to Jacob. Charmeleon actually has 2 good attacks. Rage, which does 10 plus 10 for every damage counter on him, and Flamethrower, which does a good 60, discard a fire. What's cool is, I don't know if Ryan plays this, there are cards like Memory Berry and Shrine of Memories that let Pokemon use their attacks from their previous evolutions. For Charizard, you could just attach a DCE and 1 other energy to do Flamethrower. Also, Charizard has a ton of HP. Mega Charizard, X and Y, adds even 20 more HP to that, and so Rage will do a ton. Again, I don't know if Ryan's playing that tech, but it's a pretty cool tech. Oh, he is preparing the Typhlosion. Hopefully he does know that Melmetal is going to hardwall him if he does Ingot Swing. Okay, it looks like he did Rainbow Wing for 60. Reggie's still weak to fighting. Let's see what Jacob does here. Jacob's got 38 cards in the deck, Ryan at 27. Both a healthy amount for this mid-game here. This kind of mid-game really can really branch out into a lot of different possibilities. So we'll see what the play-by-plays are. We see Karrablast. Escavalier has an insane kit when it comes to milling the opponent's cards and just doing a lot of damage. So it looks like he's probably going to just sacrifice Registeel as a wall and just start charging up for Escavalier. Because if, in the case that Melmetal goes down, Escavalier can actually retaliate for a lot of damage. We see the communication with Genesect. Actually, this is the perfect example of a good micro combo here, is because Genesect has Call for Family, which grabs you up to 2 of any grass or metal Pokemon. Communication lets you put those any Pokemon in your hand for another one. So he's just running an abundance of different Pokemon, and now with Communication he can get whatever he wants, so he just grabs Scyther from that. Looks like he grabs Scyther. He's probably asking Ryan what he's going to do. If he's going to pass, he could do an emergency attachment. I can't jump in there and coach them, but he didn't play a supporter, so he definitely could have emergency attached a metal to Scyther or Carablast. No, well, he did discard Genesect. I mean, he could have been doing Regiheal, but he didn't heal the damage. I will, let me ask real quick.
Okay.
Did you mean to discard Genesect, Jacob? With Communication?
Oh, I forgot to put that.
It's alright.
Yeah, you're right.
Just making sure.
That was my B.
All good? Alright.
Thank you.
Okay, TRK. I know you're going to take credit the whole night. If Jacob wins this, you'll be like, it's me! It's because of me! Now, hold on, TRK. You do have the Eagle Eye. That is nice. You definitely helped the game state, but, you know. Don't go saying you're a sponsor for Jacob now because of that. You know, you gotta make that business deal with him. Anyway. Ryan's turn. We see the Charizard, 140 HP. So Charmeleon's Rage here would do a ton. Mega Charizard at 160, that's a lot for Rage. Just like the damage potential there is nuts. Okay, we see the Cynthia for a fresh hand of 6. Ooh, okay, see the Quaxley. This is a cool tech. So Ryan talked about this on my TF2 stream the other night. He's running the Fire Fairy Water here. Quaquaval allows you to attach one energy from your hand, one basic energy from your hand to one of your Pokemon as a Poke Power. So he just has a ton of mass acceleration. That's why we saw the Xerneas break early on. Like, we realized that he's playing, you know, Xerneas and the break. And so he'd be able to do a ton of damage with, look how much is on the board already. He would be swinging for 140 damage with Xerneas break. Not even counting the 2 fairy needed to attack. Looks like he takes a knockout on Registeel, and here he comes, Melmetal himself. What is Ryan gonna do? Melmetal's even got a special metal energy. Now damage to Melmetal is -10. Oh, we see the Zamazenta. Take a good look here. Zamazenta's got 2 Pokebodies that reduce damage in their own unique way. One is a straight up -10, and then Dauntless Shield is -20 from all EXs. So if you're an EX, and if you're just an EX, it's going to be doing -30 already. Guard Press is just even more damage reduction. He's a basic metal, so you can attach Eviolite, special metal energies, heavy defense. And you know what the synergy is here? If there are matchups where you're not going to use Zamazenta, you can just discard it with Metal Eater. An easy 50 heal. See the Collector? Oh man, now Jacob's really going ham. He's got all these metal Pokemon for Metal Eater to keep Melmetal healthy. Folks, we are seeing a really cool tank deck here. He's grabbing Stack Attacka, Skarmory. He's got the hand set for healing. We see Scizor out. Scizor punishes the opponent for having special energy. If Scizor knocks them out with Accelerate, he actually gets protection. There's definitely a lot going on here. Stack Attack is something to take a note of right now. Your basic EX Pokemon take 10 less damage from attacks. And then Wall Reactor. If your opponent has 3 or fewer prize cards, Stack Attacka has 150 HP. Uh-oh. Put an Eviolite on this guy, and then look at top down. Discard the top 3 cards of your opponent's deck. Ryan's at 23. We actually could be seeing a mill for win. If Jacob keeps hardwalling with Melmetal, I wonder what Ryan's going to do. Folks, remember, Ingot Swing means that he cannot hit Melmetal. if his Pokemon has an ability. 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 Fully evolved has an ability. What's Ryan gonna do? Crazy mid-game. 3 prizes each. It could go either way. I will say this, though. Quaquaval has an attack that lets him pull up the bench and do 40. He could actually steal 3 prizes by just attacking the bench. Okay, we see Jacob pointing to the new evolution played down. Seems like it's fine here. So it'll be one more turn until Quaquaval comes out. Honestly, he might want to attack with this. I would say he want to attack with this guy, but Ingot Swing's hidden for 70. If Jacob plays a Professor Kukui, that's it. Okay, we see the Collector and the Super Rod. Okay, got some recovery in there. So we do have an interesting scenario here. Ingot Swing is only hitting for 50 because Ho-Oh resists metal. Ho-Oh is pretty tanky. Ho-Oh only has 70 HP though left. So if Kuda or Jacob plays a Professor Kukui next turn, that's it for Ho-Oh break. Ryan's got to be very careful here because, I mean, if he doesn't have some way to take 3 prizes while hitting around Melmetal, that's it. His deck is at 24. We see the Carablast, which could become Escavalier and start milling his deck. And then Stack Attack, it could also mill his deck. Ooh, we see the Krogunk and Xerneas. So Toxicroak is a great revenge killer. For 1 colorless energy, if one of your Pokemon was knocked out last turn, you just do a ton of damage. He also has this Pokebody that says any poison Pokemon cannot remove the special condition unless they have an energy attached to them. So Toxicroak is just a great revenge killer, helps him keep momentum, but guess what? Toxicroak has a Pokebody. He's not going to hit Melmetal unless he finds a way to hit around him or pull up the bench. Also, Krogunk is fighting, so Xerneas' Rainbow Force is already hitting for a decent amount of damage for 1 fairy here. He's hitting for 50 damage for 1 fairy on a fully evolved basic. That's great. Melmetal does not resist fairy either, so Jacob needs to be very careful about the possible Xerneas to lock in the knockout on Melmetal. But he can't attack Melmetal right now with Ho-Oh. Also, let's talk about Phoenix turn real quick while they're discussing something. If Ho-Oh would be knocked out, Ryan gets to flip a coin. If heads, Ho-Oh's not discarded. You just remove all the damage counters. And you keep all the energy. Now, Jacob still takes a prize, but yes, that means that he keeps out Ho-Oh break. If he flips heads on Phoenix turn, he keeps all of this out. Oh, are we seeing the heavy retreat for 2? Okay, yep, looks like he's splitting up the energy. Paying the cost, but what's he gonna do? I mean, Melmetal's got the Ingot Swing. He is retreating. If I was Ryan here, I'd be keeping Quaquaval for later to start pulling up his bench. Because just the way Ingot Swing works. I would keep Ho-Oh active. Oh, he might be doing that. Ryan, are you listening? Okay. He played his supporter, so he can't do an emergency attachment. And Poison Up is a funny attack. very good attack on a not fully evolved Pokemon. Did you hear that, Poison Deck players? Here he is. You win. Congrats on winning the July Monthly. I can hear you guys changing your deck lists as we speak. You're all running Toxicroak. Oh, he's going to pass. Yeah. I think that's smart. Again, Jacob's going to need a Kukui to knock out an Ingot Swing. So Ryan's in a safe spot here. He needs that Quaquaval out to start making some plays around Melmetal. Jacob got a hand of 3. We know a lot of them are filled with Pokemon. So he doesn't probably have a lot of cards to get fetch resources right now. But he's comfortably just hitting with Ingot Swing. We see the Escavalier. So after Escavalier attacks, discard a random card from your opponent's hand without looking and the top card of their deck. That's his Pokebody. That means if you played like TM Evoluter and you're just evolving your Pokemon, bam, poke through. Activates. He's got Guard Press, which does a good 30 and reduces damage to him by 20. So with Special Metal, it's really good defense too. Cavalry Lance is nuts. 70 damage, then discard the top 4 cards of their deck, and he doesn't have a weakness next turn. I actually think this might play a big part in the end game. Not being weak to fire against Ryan is big. Okay, we see the hard 2 retreat cost. Going to Xerneas. I will reset their damage if he doesn't. Okay. Yeah, Jacob's got it. See the Toxicroak, there he is. The July monthly winner, if people are changing their deck list right now. You know, Revenge is doing 70 for 1 energy. Oh yeah. And he's got Convert Blow, which can just do a ton. If Ryan runs 1 Rainbow, he actually activates both effects for Convert Blow. Again, Toxicroak can't hit Melmetal though, but it's good to have him on the bench ready for anyone else that might pop up. Like, you look at the board here. Zamazenta's weak to fighting. And he's Psychic now, so, you know, Krogan... Now, Krogan doesn't do any damage, but it's important to gauge, like, the weaknesses. Jacob's got some Fire-weak Pokemon, but Stack Attack is weak to Water. Zamazenta for fighting, so there's some good variation. He's not going to get, like, just completely shut down by, like, a Typhlosion by hitting for weakness. Okay, so Ryan's probably asking, you know, I could Rainbow Force. Oh, yep. See that hesitation? He was like, the second this guy evolves, all my bench Pokemon have abilities. He's really thinking, look, he's holding that Quaquaval. Oh no! He's not gonna do it. He's not gonna do it. He wants that chip. He wants that 50 chip. He didn't do it, folks. Now what if Jacob pulls up this guy, and that's it? Knocks him out. You know, that is a risk. We'll see. You know, this guy is ready to go. This guy's pretty ready to go. This guy needs 1 energy. This guy could run off of 1 triple excel. They're all ready to attack. But Melmetal walls almost all of them. This is quite the mid-late game, folks. We're definitely getting towards that end game. Crucial play-by-plays. Speaking of, Colress, he's going to go from a 2-hand to 9. That's pretty good. Gets in that extra crunch of a shuffle. Now it's a really good hand. Okay. Now he can't play Xerneas Break because he already played Ho-Oh this game. This actually would be a crazy game for Xerneas Break because he has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If he attaches a fairy to Xerneas, that's 160 damage from Xerneas Break. That would have knocked out Melmetal. Okay, so he hits him with Rainbow Force, but it's already Jacob's turn. Jacob discards Genesect with Metal Eater, heals off 50. Jacob's got a deck of 30, Ryan 13. Guys, the Stack Attacka Escavalier endgame is looking more and more real. Knocks out Xerneas, who is weak to Fairy, with Ingot Swing. Ooh, you know what? I just would, if I was Ryan, I would evolve him into Quavel. I would start hitting around the bench. He's got enough Pokemon to where Ryan could win the game by pulling up benched Pokemon. Oh, I think Ryan's conceding. All right, let me join their call as they are setting up for the next game. How's it going, folks?
What's that?
Oh, I just said, how's it going, folks?
I had no out to that card.
We were talking about it on the stream. I was wondering if you were going to go to Quavel and start pulling up his bench.
So what I should have done was I should have Lysandered the
Melmetal
instead of the Caesar.
I saw that. I know now.
That was my one out.
No blame on you, Ryan, because actually Sax is in the chat and he's like, am I the original Scizor player? I'm like, no, these two actually are. And so I don't blame you. I don't blame you because
I completely forgot what Melmetal did.
Well, you've played Scizor so much.
Shit.
You were like,
I only have like 2 Pokemon that can actually get over this card. And
also,
then he has Helix, so.
Also, I think Ho-Oh Break was great, but we also commented that if you had Xerneas Break, you would have knocked out Melmetal.
So I couldn't Xerneas Break turn 1.
Oh yeah, no, we
Xerneas
saw
was
that.
going to die anyway.
Yeah, you guys go ahead and set up for game 2.
Because I got rushed.
Yeah, dude, I didn't realize that was the first time I've ever used Kartana, like at the start, and it's actually can apply a lot of pressure.
Yeah,
early.
it counts my prizes, so if you can keep the pressure and I can't return it, that's why I had to Ho-Oh Battle Compressor and just try and rush that out.
Yup.
You had 3 prizes taken on turn 2, and I'm like, I hope this thing holds.
It did.
Held pretty good until I ran into the Melmetal, which
honestly, if I wasn't running Melmetal, like a lot of my deck is weak to fire, so that was my saving grace.
We also talked about both Escavalier and Stack Attacka might have just won you the game anyway because of the mill, and Ryan was at like 12 cards left.
Yeah, that was my if Melmetal, if you found a way around it, that was my next strat. Was to just try to start milling.
Okay, I got my next deck ready.
Okay.
Yeah, all right. Good luck.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, TRK, you can't take credit. You did help, but you know, don't contract Jacob saying like, "Oh, you only won because of me." TRK, we're trying to help the community. Okay. So yeah, post commentary, Ryan reveals he forgot about what Melmetal did. And so Melmetal hard walling a lot of his fully evolved attackers. You saw that he was trying to switch up his game plan by not going to Quavel, but he realized, okay, you got me pretty hard walled here. So I think they're going to do a set where they call it. Now, they could decide to do first or second after each loss, but either way's fine. They're going to do it like they're resetting a matchup every time, and not like a 2 out of 3 set. We don't know who's going first yet, but we will see what the board is. Ooh, we saw a small leak there, but they are not listening to the stream, so it's okay to tell everyone that yes, that was a Cramorant. Looks like Ryan is playing a deck with Cramorant. Cramorant is awesome. He is able to snowball and take multiple prizes in one turn. We'll see how Ryan possibly achieves that. Rampardos, Seeking, TRK, they're like me. We're not biased. We just want to watch some good games. TRK, stop trying to create senses of tribalism. These ain't turf wars. We're not doing Team Jacob and Team Ryan. We're all out here having a good time watching they're playing. We're all getting better at the game. I'm getting better at the game. Look out, July Monthly. Almost ready once Jacob has 2 more prizes. Alright, we got 6 prizes laid out each. Both players deciding if they want to bench another basic, and we're ready to go! Alright, we see Stuffle versus Cramorant. Who is going first? And it's Ryan! Does Jacob accept Ryan's challenge? I'll explain what happens after the decision is made. What a great opener. Okay, Jacob denies the challenge, so Ryan just draws 2. If Jacob accepted, they both would have played as many benches as they want from their deck, basic Pokemon. Jacob's kind of like, I think your game plan wants you to just have an aggro bench here, so I'm good. Take your 2. See the Doduo. Ooh, you know what? Ryan's trying to push some Dodrio level X strategies here. Dodrio level X says all of your colorless Pokemon do more damage to the opponent's EX. It doesn't say the defending EX. So here's something witty. Anything on the bench that's an EX takes more damage as well. You guys see, are the gears turning here? Water Arrow, Spit Shot, they're doing even more the second Jacob lays an EX down on the bench. If you look at that last part of Spit Shot, if you knocked out a Pokemon with this attack, heal 20, but right before it, it just does 70. So bam, 70 snipe, heal 20. With Dodrio level X, 100 snipe. Water Arrow says 20 to one of your opponent's Pokemon. If you knocked out with Water Arrow, you use this attack again. Yes, he could continuously do it if he kept getting knockouts. So if he gets that Dodrio level X out, Water Arrow's hitting for 50 on any EX. We'll see what he does. He's searching for some. We'll see what he grabs. Okay. No, TRK, Gengar is a welcomed and well-respected Pokemon in Highlander society. In fact, if you opened your eyes a bit, you'd realize he's one of the most popular Pokemon of all time. The fact that you're trying to be a Gengar hater, what are you, a hipster? You got your little typewriter at Starbucks, writing your 10-page thesis about why Gengar is broken? He's not. Ooh, we see the double up. Dual Ball Roseanne's research. Jacob's first turn. He's going second. Roseanne's research is amazing already, but when you go second and you get that double attachment that turn, easy way to maximize the potential there. Has he flipped for Dual Ball? I don't think so. I think he's just waiting for Ryan and he's going to tell him, hey, I'm going for Dual Ball. Dual Ball is a more risky version of Nest Ball and Level Ball. All of them search for basics, but what Dual Ball does here is You don't have to place it on the bench like Nest Ball does. And it grabs any basic. So all of those fully evolved basics with 100 HP, like Moltres or Zamazenta, Dual Ball grabs, but Level Ball doesn't. Okay, I think we see double tails on Dual Ball. Seems like Sax has hacked into the game. Can you let Jacob play? Okay. See the Tarantula. Exactly, Sax. Exactly. You know what? My bad. You've gotten so much better. Double heads every time. Exactly, TRK. Well, old Sax, not new Sax. Oh yeah, you know, Sax would have got that. You know what? We're seeing a split timeline here, folks. If this was Sax on the blue mat, he'd have a full bench by now. Completely different game state. Alright, we see the DCE on Stuffle. He still gets one more attachment. Quick intermission to educate the new players here. Sax and Ryan are both well-loved locals in the community. Lots of optimizations from both sides. Both sides are trying to push the game. And, Sax has his thesis. I'm hearing coin flips. I'm going to go back to the game, but I wanted to let you guys know. Keep you in check, keep you in tune, keep you educated. Oh, we see DCE grass, and he does jump on. Sounds like he got heads, and he did 80 damage. Cramorant got knocked out. Yeah, because Cramorant has 70 HP. That was a great flip. See the Dodrio. I think he's just going to go right into the level X. Oh, Ryan. Another Highlander debut tonight, folks. Headringer. If the opponent is an EX, you give them a Headringer tool. All their attacks now cost colorless more. Stuffle's going to have to need one more energy to attack, but guess what Ryan's doing? He's just guaranteeing that you're going to, not only is he making sure you're an EX, but to punish with Dodrio, but he's just slowing you down. Oh, we see the classic Ryan, one of his favorite Pokemon, Tornadus. Good damage, good versatility, moves energy around. Just a good, reliable Pokemon that Ryan loves playing in a ton of decks. In fact, Ryan plays all the Genies. We haven't seen Thundurus this year, but he even confirmed. He's like, okay, I'm going to play Thundurus too. He'll play Enamorus, he'll play Landorus, he plays Tornadus all the time. Folks, I just spoiled what he's going to play in only a month or two. Dodrio level X. Here we go. So Dodrio level X, again, if any of the opponent's Pokemon are EX, then your colorless are doing 30 more damage. Blitz Beating does a fatty 90 for DCE. Now, it does do 10 less for the total amount of colorless and the retreat costs of all of your Pokemon, as in Ryan's, but Retreat Aid isn't actually going to work until he hits the bench, so it doesn't actually interact much. It doesn't really interact with Blitz Beating, but Tornadus is the only one on his bench right now, so Blitz Beating is doing a lot. He's probably fishing for DCE, there it is. He's Cynthia's for DCE, he wants to get back into the game. He's going for the Blitz Beating. And he gets to draw, well, he's got more cards than Jacob does, so he's not going to get the draw part, but he's just going to do a Blitz Beating for 80. Ooh, but Galar Mine is out, but it only affects the active Pokemon. So there is two more on Dodrio, and there's only one on Tornadus, so it's a minus 30, he's doing 60, but Dodrio's Pokebody would add 30. He should be getting the knockout here. Yeah. Very close call, though. Always remember those stadiums out, folks. Ryan's going to take a prize, and it is Jacob's turn. Okay, so we see... Alright, interesting. Tarantula is promoted. He's probably going to evolve into Spidops. Now, if you guys don't know, Spidops gets stronger for every colorless energy in the opponent's retreat cost. We see the Galar Mine, we see the Ariados adds 1 more colorless energy to retreat costs. So he's adding 3 more already. Dodrio's got a 3 retreat. Okay. He's using Poisonous Nest to poison both Pokemon. Here comes Spidops. Good timing. If you evolve, you get rid of special conditions. You might as well do Poisonous Nest first, and then get rid of the poison for your own Pokemon. And so with Spidops, the retreat cost of all your opponent's Pokemon that don't have Grass Energy have even 1 more colorless energy. Now, if he wants to do the colorless energy attack, he needs 2 grass, though. But he could just be going for Threadbind here and trying to get the paralysis. Be very strong here. Actually could really swing the game in his favor. Switch, the classic. Okay, Frillish. Now, does he have the Jellicent? We will see. He might have played Spidops from the hand, so yeah, he's going to Evo Soda for Jellicent. Oh, no, he's doing emergency attachment. Okay. That's actually a good sacrifice. He's willing to sacrifice Frillish to emergency attach to Spidops. So now Spidops will be ready to Wire Hang next turn, and most likely just take the Oko, especially with this poison damage adding up. Okay, Ryan's got a hand of 7, so he definitely has a lot of resources in his favor. Let's see what he does, though. The Cynthia, oh, he's just shuffling the whole hand in. Okay. Ooh, Bouffalant. So we saw Toxicroak last game, and now Ryan's running another Revenge Killer. One of his favorite Pokemon from Gen 5. Bouffalant's got Revenge for a double colorless. He's just hitting for 70. The second one of his guys get knocked out. Sap Sipper actually is going to activate this matchup because, well, you see some grass energy on the board, so he's doing even more. So, folks, I want you to pay attention to this interesting board psychology here. Dodrio's dishing damage. Dodrio's probably going to knock out Frillish. Spidops will probably come up and Revenge KO on Dodrio. Ryan will then promote Bouffalant to Revenge on Spidops because Spidops has Grass Energy, doing enough damage for Bouffalant to lock in the KO. We'll see what they do. There might need to be some disruption going on to stop either player's game plans here. 5 prizes each, it's crazy. Okay. Oh. Okay, he hesitates on the water here. Hold on. Excuse me. Okay. He's hesitating on the water. Makes you wonder if he has DCE in hand for Bouffalant already. Nope, he's going right for the water on Bouffalant. He wants that revenge next turn if Dodrio level X goes down. they're disputing something. I think it has to relate to like blitz beating and the retreat costs. Spite Ops is out. Oh, another challenge is initiated. Will Jacob accept? Sax, what would you do? Because Jacob just turned down the challenge. Brian just got these 2 cards. Let's see if it's crucial. Oh. Well, Blitz Beating will be hitting for 60. Oh, he's going for Raging Packs here. Okay. Okay, so that should be 30. Yep. Okay, TRK. I don't know if the whole chat knows what that is. If you're gonna do a drop like that, you need to educate. Education's important, TRK. You should know. Ooh, we see Jellicent. Jellicent, just like Ariados, has a Pokebody that increases the retreat cost of both Pokemon. He is racking up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bonus retreat costs out. That's a lot of damage from Spite Ops. Jellicent also has some crazy attacks. Meddling says attach as many energy from your opponent's discard pile to your opponent's Pokemon in any way you like. Yes, you can attach all to the same Pokemon. He can just grab a bazillion energy and put it on Buffalo. And then he gets 10 spread regardless. Regardless, all those Pokemon would take 10. Ensnaring Spray is an attack that gets stronger for every energy on the opponent's active Pokemon, and then he gets to attach an energy from his discard to one of his Pokemon. Oh, it looks like he is... Oh, he's going to pass again with the emergency attachment? No, wait, what is the confusion from? Let me make sure I'm checking this correctly. Oh, it's from Dodrio. Right. Okay. Got poison. Okay, some interesting chip damage. So yeah, he wants to build up Spite Ops. It looks like he might be dead drawing. He actually probably is banking his strategy to get a knockout with Spite Ops next turn. And then he'll probably grab a supporter from the prizes to get back into the consistency game. Because Ryan just played Colress. Colress for 4, but those 4 cards could be crucial here. Ooh, we see another water on Bouffalant. Bouffalant is ready to revenge. He is prepared for Spite Ops to come out, and then Oko Spite Ops thanks to Sap Sipper. Is thinking about whether he leaves Dodrio active or maybe goes to the bench. Now, he probably doesn't want to do that right now. Jellicent resists colorless, so he's got to be careful. Oh, I think he's going for Raging Pex again. Okay, 2 heads. So he's... Oh, he flipped for Confusion first. Wow, very risky there. Yep. Oh, yeah, the resistance to colorless, definitely good. Doesn't make or break here. He would have lived anyway, but still a nice bonus to have for Jacob. Some poison damage on Dodrio level X, and we're back in the game on Jacob's side. He's got the double grass ready for Spite Ops, but he's got to be careful. Bouffalant, again, is ready to revenge with Sap Sipper. Jacob taking a quick look through his discard. Remember, folks, you can always check your discard and your opponent's. It's just a good way to look at what the game state has been like so far, what's kind of left the game, what could possibly come back. Especially with cards like Guzma, Lysander, Switch. Being able to keep track and predict like how many Switch cards the opponent has left is very important here. But in Jacob's case, he's checking his own discard. He's lost 1 Galar Mine. He's got another one, though, so... Probably plays 3. I don't know the exact count, but... In a deck like this, where he wants to add a lot of retreat cost, he's probably playing 3. We see the Professor Kukui. Now remember, Kukui will not enhance Jellicent's meddling attack because that's damage counters, not damage. If Jacob plays a DCE, then yes. And Snarling Spray would do a lot here. Ryan taking a look at Jellicent. Ooh, see the white hand? So the white hand is Jacob. Jacob is reading Buffalon. He's like, man, if I go into Spidops, I KO Dodrio X, but then he KOs Spidops. Folks, this is a kind of a bit of a bunker war. More so of, imagine 2 people having a standoff in the desert, and then they both have snipers behind them. And the second that one of them gets shot, then their sniper shoots for them. That's exactly what this is. Got a double standoff here. We do see the DCE, and Snarling Spray is going to do 40, 50, 60, Kukui, 80, Poison. Yeah, Dodrio's getting knocked out by Ensnaring Spray, and he gets the energy acceleration. He's probably going to go right on Ariados. Now, folks, this is a very good spot for Jacob. Jellicent has 60 damage on him. He only needs 40 to get knocked out. Ryan probably is thinking, do I want to put Revenge onto Jellicent? Because if I do, Spidops knocks out Buffalon next turn. But he wants to keep that momentum going. Hopefully he has like a DCE for Tornadus or something. We're about to find out. Okay, Ryan draws for turn. Gives a Head Ringer to Ariados. Now Ariados needs 1 more colorless to attack. Okay, attaches the water to Tornadus. Tornadus will be ready to either Twist or Throw or Hurricane next turn. Judge, the classic. We've seen a lot of Marty. We've seen a lot of N. We've even seen a lot of Iono, despite being such a new card. But to see the classic Judge come out, one of the OG hand disruptors. Technically, Rocket's admin is even older, and there's some older cards like the Imposter Oak cards. But Judge is a 2010 classic. Just a strict both hand shuffle and draw 4. Now you would ask, why would I play Judge over Marnie? Marnie gives me 5 cards. Well, Judge is a hard shuffle, not put at the bottom. There are times where when you Marnie, you still want like an energy or a switch that's in your hand, and you want to redraw that. Judge lets you do that. Judge also makes them hard shuffle, not put at the bottom. Also, there's a card called Judge Whistle. It's an item. It lets you either draw 1 card or get your Judge back from the discard, which is huge. Getting a supporter back from the discard pile is just a very strong effect by itself. It's why Palpad is played. We saw Steven at the last monthly play Volbeat, which lets both players get a supporter back. So there's definitely a lot of cool cards out there that lets you recycle supporters. Alright, so Jacob is technically 1 turn behind because of Headringer. But I still think he has good momentum. It's 4 prizes each. Ryan got the Revenge KO. Jacob is going to hit with Wire Hang for... I mean, folks, it's going to be... This thing's knocking out, like, Waylord. You know, if you want to know the exact numbers, you know, let's look. 2 retreat, 4 retreat, 5, 6. Buffalon's got a 6 retreat cost. 120. He's hitting for 170. 150 right now. Yep. No, hold on. Well, yeah, this is why they're counting too. 1, 2 on Buffalant, 2 more from Galore Mine. Yeah. 4, 5, 6 retreat. So 120, and then Wire Hang is 30 more. So 150 right now on Buffalon. He's got Masquerain. Masquerain for 1 grass does 20 damage plus 20 for every colorless in the opponent's retreat cost. Dragalge says if a Pokemon is poisoned, they have 3 more added to their retreat cost. We are seeing a great retreat cost center deck. We saw Gage Hoover play this a few months ago with Beartic and Masquerain, so this is a very similar idea. Very cool deck on both sides. Yeah, we're just going to see the Wire Hang by Spidops. And look at the last part, folks. For each colorless in their retreat cost, attach that many energy cards from your hand to your Pokemon in any way you like. I don't know if Jacob has any energy, but it looks like he put a Psychic on Skrill. Sax, that would KO Greninja Break. I know it's been a while since you've tested against Greninja Break, but it is important to know that. Oh, what's that doing there? Well, it's important, but you know. See the Piplup, another Ryan classic. Ryan loves playing Empoleon. We'll see how that plays into the match. $170 takes 20 from being a break, and then he's weakened to grass. Okay, so in this situation, Ryan is like, I need damage modifiers. The way you look at it, Twister Throw hits for 60, Hurricane hits for 50, could hit for 70. Spidops has 90 HP. Oh, that's not a Kukui. So unless Ryan runs plus power or some type of modifiers, he's not going to get the Oko. And this is a crucial turn. 3 prizes on Jacob's side, 4 on Ryan's. Rescue Stretcher, what's he gonna grab? Probably, I'm gonna see Bouffalant to string the revenge KOs, but we'll see what he does. Oh, Cramorant. Oh. Escape Rope. What is he plotting? Jacob is forced to switch now because of Escape Rope. I mean, Surskit's got 50 HP, but Water Arrow's not OHKOing there. He would need more modifiers. You see Prinplup, but who is his new active? Just really thinking about it because, okay, Jacob does have to choose first. Here comes Cramorant. Oh, is he passing? Oh, he whiffed the energy. Okay. See the professor's letter. If he had energy, he could have done Beat Catch and get whatever card he wanted. Could have really helped him for the next turn. But we're going to see Empoleon. That can help him a lot. Comes Masquerain. So when Masquerain is active, all damage done by the opponent's Pokemon is reduced by 20. Yeah, so if Jacob has 1 grass energy, Centrifugal Force is hitting for 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120. And if he gets poisoned, that's 180 from Dragalge. And then poison damage. Jacob can hit for 190 on this turn if he gets Dragalge out. Tate and Liza... Oh, he's doing the switch. See, you would ask, why would he do that? Well, don't forget, Galar Mine affects you too. So, it's not like Masquerade could freely retreat. Here comes Spide Ops. Ooh, he might have a play where he's going to accelerate energy from Wire Hang. He's definitely getting the knockout from Wire Hang. We'll see if he accelerates energy too. Mm-hmm. And now Ariados is ready to hit with reactive poison. Thanks to that. Oh, he's got another energy! That's good, that's really good. Yeah, Dragalge will be ready to attack next turn if he has the water or dragon energy. Alright, I see Prinplup. He's going for the Empoleon play here. Smur, okay, okay. He's looking at his extra deck. He's probably thinking between Empoleon Level X or Empoleon Break. Empoleon's attacks cost water colorless and water and 2 colorless, you're about to see right here. But he's about to do Emperor Aura, which says when you evolve into Empoleon, the opponent cannot attach energy cards from their hands next turn. So he is going to lock down Jacob a bit, but you know, Jacob already did Wire Hang. He's kind of set up for the most part. He can't attach grass to Masquerade or the water to Skrelt, but you know, Ariados is ready to attack. So, alright, we see the N. Jacob is going to go down to a 2-card. So this combo is cool. I don't think Ryan expected the Wire Hang from Tate and Liza to just really accelerate some energy on his board. You know what he might do? We might see Empoleon level X, and he does Supreme Command to get rid of these 2 cards. Let's see what he does. DCE. Okay, he's gonna pass. He's not gonna level up. So he hasn't done a form change this game yet. He might be trying to wait for a Z Crystal or something, but... I mean, Spidops is going to knock out Empoleon. He just has this... See, there he is. Your opponent's poison Pokemon have 3 more colorless energy in their retreat cost. So +3, +1, +1, +2. Wire Hang is taking a KO here. Oh, we see the Miriam. Gonna recover a little bit into his deck. Oh, looks like Ryan is conceding this game. Alright, let me go ahead and join their call real quick as they set up for the next one. What's up, folks?
Another one down.
That was a good match.
It was very interesting because...
It was weird.
It was Dodrio gets sort of checked by the retreat costs, but then he also had Buffalon.
Yeah, we called it a Western standoff, but you both had a sniper behind you, which was Buffalon and Spidops. So you're like, if I KO, I get revenge KO, but then vice versa. So
yeah, it was interesting. There was a few turns there where we were trying to figure out who was going to swing first, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we're going to pull this motherfucker out.
There was a vital turn we saw where Ryan put up Cramorant, but he whiffed the energy, and he could have done a beat catch for whatever he wanted.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's alright.
It was fun to watch. Yeah, retreat cost punish is pretty nuts.
This will be a fun one. I don't think it's any good, but I'm going to play it.
Nice,
Why does this
nice.
have...
Oh, before I leave, TRK wants to know if you've played the new Spirit Island, Jacob.
No, I have not played the new Spirit Island, but I did I went to Game Cafe and
Mm-hmm.
got a bunch of card sleeves, and I
nice.
re-sleeved everything into like clear
Mm-hmm.
sleeves instead of like colored for everything, so you can see the backs.
Nice, nice.
And I was reading the rule book and looked at some of the new spirits, but I haven't actually played yet.
Oh, and Jacob, you won, but early in the game when you whiffed dual ball, Sax said I wouldn't have whiffed that. So
I just want it to be known that I've whiffed dual ball twice, double tails, both games.
All right,
Double
gentlemen.
tails?
Good luck.
Thank you.
Okay, we're back, everyone. TRK, Sax, quit fighting. We're back to learning, getting better as players. I have no idea what they're playing. All I can tell you is we've already seen Melmetal, and in the thumbnail, Arceus was on Ryan's side. Is this the Arceus deck? Oh! We saw the Rhyperior level X leak. Let's see what happens. Thanks again, everyone, for tuning in so far. This is a best 3 out of 5 set. Both players brought 5 different decks, so if we don't see every deck tonight, they could set up another exhibition, and you'll see the rest and even more decks. And it doesn't even have to be between these two. If you want to run an exhibition, set it up. Find someone in Alanos Gateway. Ask, hey, you want to do an exhibition? I'll stream it. Let's get those games in, everyone. Get better. But, you know, don't take my word for it. Exactly. Yeah. Oh, we're already seeing the app. Is Sax here? Is Sax still watching? There's the challenge live on stream. If Sax dodges, it's archived. Ooh, TRK just jabbing the knife in. You know, I'll translate for you, Sax. Sax just said, get on my level, TRK. You know, after Sax saw the clown emote, he was like, is this worth my time? That is a TRK classic emote. These two are just feuding. They've been feuding for a while. Maybe an exhibition will help them just really dictate who really is the stronger player right now. Folks, don't ever think that the exhibition is a claim of dominance as a player. Both Ryan and Jacob are great players. They're here to improve and just have fun. Ooh, alright, here we go. Look at this opener. Jacob's going first. Starly, Keen Eye. Search your deck for 2 cards. Put them in your hand. Yes, they have Shuffle Armor. He opens with Volkner. Grab a Lightning Energy and an item. Bam, bam. It's his first turn. He gets to Battle VIP Pass and grab 2 basic Pokemon. We'd like to give a shout out to Stephen Elmore for pushing this strategy. You got Karina, you got Volkner, you got Irida. They all grab Battle VIP Pass. Now, yes, folks, if you play Battle VIP Pass after your first turn, it's not going to work. But you can at least discard it with like Ultra Ball or something. We see Lillipup, Mareep, Ditto. Lots of locking going on. Let's see how Ryan reacts to this. Ditto, as long as Ditto's active, he copies the HP and attacks of the opponent's Pokemon. So Ryan could get this giant Rhyperior out, level X, and Ditto over here is like, hey, thanks for all that work, man. Mind if I take it? And Ditto's just a basic. Ditto, bam, he's ready. He's ready to go. So the more work that Ryan puts in, the easier it is for Ditto to be like, hey, thanks for doing all that, man. I'm ready to take whatever you're here to offer. Alright, he's going to Keen Eye for 2 cards. He's got 5 in hand. Crazy first turn setup. Now Ryan started with Rhyhorn Girafarig. Girafarig's rear sensor says every time the opponent does a power, they have to mill the top card of their deck. I think you guys know, if you've played Highlander even for 1 week, this is a mill deck. Rhyperior is a huge Pokemon with a lot of mill decks. His power says when you evolve into Rhyperior, discard the top 4 cards of your opponent's deck. And then you add Girafarig, we're going to see some cards discarded. Jacob's already at 41. He hasn't grabbed his second card. You know, that's 1/3 of his deck is already not in the deck. Jacob's got to be careful. That's for sure. I think, yeah, okay, so we see the 2 cards with Shuffle Armor. Okay, challenge. See if Jacob accepts. He does not. I don't know if Jacob shuffled. I'll just do it. Just to make sure. So, one thing about challenge that's really good in mill decks, it's a win-win. Ryan either gets a free +2 for draw as a trainer card, or if Jacob accepts, that's just more cards Jacob has to play out of his deck. Oh, Giratina, Durant, both these Pokemon are really good for milling the deck. Giratina's power says once per turn, both players grab the top card of their deck and put it in the Lost Zone. Durant just has all these different tools in his utility kit to mill the opponent's deck, and Pull Out lets you grab any card from your discard pile. We'll see if that comes into effect. Yes, that means Pokemon like Guzma, or cards like Guzma and Lysander, that you can only play 1 in a deck, you can just keep cycling it with Pull Out. We see the metal on Durant. Curse Shovel. If Rhyhorn's going to go down, he's taking 2 cards with him. Nincada probably going to Ninjask, which also means he could have a Shedinja play ready to hard wall. Yeah, this is a mill deck, folks. Really cool card. In fact, folks, debut. Ryan is the first player to play Jubilife Village, which says you can end your turn to shuffle and draw 5. Very strong. He's probably not going to attack with Rhyhorn. He is going second. He gets 2 attachments. Another challenge. What will Jacob do? Alright, Ryan gets the draw 2. So Ryan's consistency is nuts. He's got Jubilife Village. He played Cynthia. He just got 2 more cards off the challenge. I think it's safe to say that Ryan's got a lot of his resources ready. Uh-oh. And TRK comes in with the interception. TRK is ready to make the Galaxy Brain observation. The entire set is being changed. History itself is being altered. What is he gonna say? TRK is cooking, everyone! Oh my gosh. Make sure you order HelloFresh and not Uber Eats, because I think you should, actually go pick up from the restaurant. In fact, don't even order HelloFresh. Go to the grocery store. Go to TRK's restaurant, because he is cooking. You will have a great dinner tonight and a great breakfast tomorrow. Vance Kelly, classic OG player. The OG rival to Ryan. These 2 players were winning almost all of the Highlander tournaments years ago. What's up, Vance? Vance saying that Ryan's deck looks broken. Ryan's got the hand of 8. He's not even used Jubilife Village yet. He hasn't even done his second attachment. Now, I can't coach him. I hope he doesn't forget, but we'll see what he does. Broken time space. Oh, it looks like Ryan's passing. No. He's doing Trick Shovel or Giratina. I think he does Trick Shovel. Oh, okay. It looks like Jacob's already going. I'm going to guess that he did Kenai and grabbed Winona BTS. You're about to see something crazy. Broken Time Space says both players can evolve as fast as possible. Winona says grab 3 colorless Pokemon. Bam. He's going to probably grab the whole Star Raptor line, and then here's Stoutland. He's going to set up, folks. Ooh, no, we got a mixed batch, everyone. 3 different lines. Stoutland, Staravia. Oh, Herdier. Ooh, Stoutland. Staravia. Staraptor. He's going ham, everyone. Oh my gosh, the pressure, because Braveheart's doing 100. I think Jacob's about to say, get that out of here. Bye, Rhyhorn. I think Jacob's willing to take the 50 just to get Rhyhorn knocked out and start taking some prizes. Vance, first off, there's no Big Chungus. Second off, there's no VMAX. But you can Winona for Diggersby, and then attach a Z Crystal. That is a powered up Diggersby. I see the lightning on Stoutland. Stoutland has a Pokebody that says the opponent has to discard a supporter to play a supporter, as long as he's active, so Jacob could lock him down. See the Evo Soda, looks like for Flaffy. Okay, Jacob kind of looking around his board. He's probably asking if he wants to take the knockout with Staraptor and 250 to himself. Oh, folks, also, Ditto's Pokebody just flat out says Ryan can only have 4 bench Pokemon max. So as long as Ditto remains out, this is it for Ryan. He can't do a Shedinja play. Okay, well, doing a shuffle, probably after his Evo Soda. Jacob's got a hand of 3. I think he really is gauging if he wants to take the self-damage and knock out Rhyhorn. You know what's funny, guys? I haven't seen one Pokepower yet for Jacob. And Ryan has Girafarig that can heavily punish those. So it's a very interesting matchup interaction. Now, Girafarig can still grab Ryan energy or do some bench sniping. But so far, yeah, there's been no power on Jacob's side. Yep, he's going to take the self-damage and do Braveheart for 100. He has to mill the top 2 because of the shovel. Curse Shovel, okay. He loses Enhanced Hammer and Ace Trainer. Enhanced Hammer is known to be a one-of card. It's not an actual one-of card. But usually when someone makes like a 59 card deck, they're like, oh, I got room. Here's Enhanced Hammer. Let me mess up my opponent's board. So that could have been crucial against Ryan. You know, we'll see if Ryan plays like Rainbow Energy. Rainbow's really good with Durant, so we'll see if that comes into effect. I'm going to go ahead and just put the self-damage on Staraptor, help out Jacob for pacing. Alright, here comes Durant. Now he needs to have damage counters on him to do Scrape Down for even more cards. We'll see what he does. Does he play Rain? Oh, Lieutenant Surge. Alright, guys. Lieutenant Surge says if you're behind in prizes, you get to play 3 supporter cards, including this one. Here's supporter number 2. See the flips? Oh. Alright. So Jacob has to mill 2. He loses Field Blower. And Miriam, he just lost his, like, big recovery card. He's at a deck of 30. Okay. Now, Ryan technically has the lower deck count, but Ryan is more aggressive with mills. His deck is centered around milling. Oh, there's the rainbow. There it is, guys. Durant takes that 1 damage, and he is ready to scrape down for a ton. I'll just read it. If this Pokemon has any damage counters on it, discard the top 4 cards of your opponent's deck. If the opponent has more prize cards left than you do, discard 2 more. If Durant has a tool attached to it, discard 1 more. If Ryan finds a tool like Curse Shovel, he's milling 7. Ninjask has a power up to 2 times. You may discard a card from your hand, and then you mill the top card of your opponent's deck. If it's a supporter, it's actually 2 cards. Rhyhorn is back. We haven't seen a Let Loose yet. Ryan's kind of hesitant. He doesn't want to let loose like a Rhydon. And then there goes Rhyperior's line for the rest of the game. Okay, they're having some type of discussion. Ryan hasn't played his 3rd supporter yet. Oh. I'll let you guys read it. I'll let you guys read it. Ryan's probably thinking I'm doing a ruling thing, but... Alright. What's going on, PJ? Yeah, Jacob is up 2-0. I know, PJ, you're a big Ryan fan. We've seen it on the Discord. But yes, Jacob is up 2-0. It's a good question, TRK. I think I'll just discard it. So. TRK's got the eagle eyes. Really checking out the game state. He's really helping out both players. TRK is going to say that he's crucial for this set. Okay, PJ, calm down. Ryan and Jacob are good. Ooh, we see the Mysterious Shard. That's really good with Durant. Now Durant's milling 7 and has the perfect tool. You know what's crazy? His last supporter was N. Think about that. Jacob has to draw a new hand of 5, and he probably had cards in his hand he wanted to keep, and now that could get milled. We're about to see scrape down for 7. Okay, PJ. Hold on. I think it's more. I saw 5. Hold on. Wait. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold on, let me ask. Hey, I just wanted to check. How much did Jacob mill for?
5.
He did scrape
so 4
down
with the damage counters, and then 1 card because of tool attached.
If the opponent has more prize cards, discard 2 more. Oh, yeah. Okay, just making sure.
Yeah, I think I have to have...
Yeah. So just making sure on the keywords. Yeah, you would have to have a prize lead for that. So I'm just checking, and then... Yeah, you guys get all solved. Okay.
Cool.
So yeah, this is a rare instance where if you had a prize lead, you would be milling 7. Now, Mysterious Shard says that Durant can't be hit by EXs this turn. EX. No, these guys aren't EXs. You would be crazy, guys. What if Jacob has his own rainbow energy, and then he just does his own scrape down? Ryan's got a deck of 24. Numbers could add up. PJ would watch it on the screen. There's no way he could make accusations of cheating. We're watching it right now. Play by play. There's the Flappy. There's the Stoutland with the DCE. Knowing PJ, he'd probably shut his laptop. Nope, didn't happen. Like when I beat him with Ludicolo in the 2010 Skype days. And he was playing Gyarados and I was running Expert Belt. And I was like, hey, good games, man. He's like, nope, didn't win. And then he turned off Skype, and he actually didn't talk to me for a bit. I was like, oh. Now, PJ is a changed man. Humble. A better player. You know, I think he would keep the stream up. I think he'd watch. Yeah, older PJ. Skype days PJ. You don't want to pull up those chat logs. That is a different PJ. Actually, PJ, you were very tame. Humble Christian man. Okay. Uh-oh. Now Vance is bringing up... You know, we're not going to say who. There were some people on Hamachi that they are different people now. That's for sure. Alright, so we see the Lysander. Pulls up Ninjask. TRK. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry, TRK. Go to the, optometrist. You'll get those eagle eyes honed. Oh, Jacob's just taking all the self-damage. He wants these mill Pokemon out. Excuse me. Jacob's got a deck of 21. He needs to take 6 prizes before he decks out. Alright, it is Ryan's turn. For anyone just now joining, Ryan is running a mill deck. So when you see the prize exchange like this, Ryan is after this, not this. Now, he might want to take a knockout if he has something crucial in there. Like, what if he put Rhydon in there? He's not going to get Rhyperior the whole game until he takes a prize. Well, there he is. So what is prize? 6 energy? Wow, Ryan going ham. He doesn't even have all his energy in his deck. He's going crazy. Shout out to Rhydon. If he's active, your opponent, your own bench Pokemon can't take damage. Very cool. Hyper Tail actually can do a decent amount of damage if the opponent has a power. So very cool, not fully evolved Pokemon that Ryan is playing there. Yeah, we've seen some great decks so far. It's been a great exhibition. Oh, there's the Eco Arm. Shuffled 3 tools in. Sometimes it's not about the fact that he's shuffling in tools. It's like, hey man, I'm at 18 cards. I gotta start shuffling stuff in. If you don't have recovery, I could win, numbers-wise. We saw him mill the Miriam. I don't know if Jacob plays any more recovery. I wonder if Ryan's gonna start doing Let Loose. It's kind of like you really are spinning the roulette wheel here, because you can Lost Zone your own crucial cards. He could Lost Zone Rhyperior. Ryan's probably gauging if it's worth it or not. Oh, I think he did Let Loose. No, he's just going for Scrape Down. Okay, PJ. No, this is an exhibition. First off, there's no timer. Second off, both humble, down-to-earth players that are ready to improve. No salt anywhere. Sorry, PJ, you're in the wrong domain here. It's just 2 guys having fun playing Highlander. Let's simmer down the fanboyism. I saw you last time after Ryan showed up at the monthly. Yes, he went 5-0, did a great job. And PJ was already mass typing in the Discord. He's like, go! And he's posting like Thanos with the Infinity Stones. I'm like, okay, PJ, calm down. Ryan's a humble player, He wouldn't brag like that, Oh, PJ, you want to boot up Skype and play after this? Oh, red card. Okay, I like it. Red card forces Ryan to get a new hand of 4. With Stoutland, if Ryan only has 1 supporter, he's not playing a supporter. See another Winona. We see the Trevor Adkins Classic. Whismur, Loudred. Oh, and I'm guessing Exploud is in the hand. This is one of Trevor's favorite Pokemon in Highlander, and he just loves this Pokemon in general. Now, Exploud has ambient noise. If he happens to flip Tails, the opponent can't play any trainer, supporter, or stadium cards next turn. Also, his weaknesses are gone. Now, in this matchup, he has a lot of weaknesses to fighting. So there is Rhyperior, so that's very helpful there. How many cards in Jacob's deck? Jacob is at 13. Ryan is at 23. Jacob needs to take 4 prizes. Ryan needs to take 6. I mean, technically. Guys, what if it's 3 Super Rod, 3 Sacred Ash, 3 Rescue Stretcher in this deck? Does Ryan start sweating? Does he start panicking with the mouse? Do we call it a night? Because if Ryan loses this one, that's it, guys. See you next time. And as talked about before, Ryan would not rage. Ryan would be like, oh, that was good, man. Good game. And then Ryan would come back a better player. They both would, to be honest. Looks like he got a knockout on Durant. He probably did Bite Off. Durant had the Rainbow Energy, so he's an EX. I'll just discard this for Ryan. Alright, we see Girafarig. Dialga, ooh. Now if he's playing Palkia, that's a crazy theme team going on. Dialga can lock the opponent from evolving if he's active. Oh my gosh, guys. I just realized. I think Ryan is gonna... Oh, first off, Rhyperior, Earth Fisher. Jacob's got to mill the top 4. Yeah, Ryan needs to self-mill because of Girafarig. Alright, Ryan's doing Dragon Z Crystal. For you guys that don't know, Dragon Z Crystal says when a dragon type doesn't attack for no damage, discard the top 6 cards of your opponent's deck. I think Ryan's gonna... Oh, 6! Uh-oh. Yeah, here you go, PJ. Jacob has 6 left, Ryan has 20. But PJ, Ryan's gotta take 6 prizes. So I think Ryan is thinking about... I don't know if he runs Psychic Energy for show off. He might pass Emergency Attach.
Hey, Pete.
Yeah.
Sorry, it sounded like you were talking strategies, so I didn't want to...
That's fine. Go ahead.
Play anything. So, ruling question. Mm-hmm. Ryan would have asked you, but he's only on one screen. He's asking if he uses Dialga's Time Call, can he do the Shuffle Draw 2 without evolving a Pokemon, or is that a requirement?
He can fail to find and then get the Draw 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay, thanks.
Yeah. Uh-oh, Ryan's scheming. Did you hear that, guys? He's thinking about Z Time Call. Now, see, Jacob is a good player. You didn't hear any panic in his voice. Did you turn up the volume, PJ? Jacob was very professional, and he's like, oh, yes, we're having a great game here. I can see Ryan's strategy that might beat me, but I'm not going to give up. Ooh, let loose into the Lost Zone. And then, okay, every time Ryan does let loose, he has to mill because of rear sensor. Again, in this matchup, look, all of Jacob's Pokemon except Kangaskhan have a Pokebody. So Girafarig's not really going to trigger on Jacob's side in this matchup. Oh my gosh, guys. Okay, chat. Save it for Discord tonight. Actually, no, don't. Oh, there it is, guys. The Z Crystal. So, guys, again, the dragon effect for the Z move is mill the top 6 cards of your opponent's deck. Jacob's got 7, so if Jacob cannot draw a card when he starts a turn, he loses. Same for Ryan, though. Ryan's at 18. Ditto could copy. I mean, Ditto could copy Deep Scrap. He gets the double fighting DCE. There's ways to do it. Marnie's Pride, DCE. Yeah, he's getting ready. He'd have to run fighting, but... So, I mean, Stoutland is swinging. He's going to knock out Girafarig. I think Jacob's more worried about, okay, I got a 5-card hand. If I don't have recovery cards, I think Ryan almost wins. Because Ryan could go Giratina Let Loose. Jacob's at 6. Oh. Uh-oh. Okay, Tate and Liza to switch. So, Let Loose. Jacob's at 6 cards left. Z Time Call. Those 6 get milled. 0. I didn't need to count for you guys. You're all smart in here, but, you know, just want to reiterate. Oh, the triple XL on X-Cloud. Oh, he's in a dangerous concert and do 20 spread. He could ambient noise, but I think he's, yeah, gonna do dangerous concert for knockout, do some spread damage. Yeah, TRK, we got triple XL, but it discards after the turn you use it. That's the trade-off. DCE always stays. Triple XL is only there for 1 turn. See the Trick Shovel on the Prism. Jacob's got 6 left. Now, does Ryan have the energy? Oh, he's got Rainbow. I think Ryan's telling him if I Z Time Call, that's it. Okay, he's let loose. Okay, PJ, let's be good sports here. You too, TRK. Oh my gosh, guys, we got the Highlander Awards in the chat. We're all friends here, I hope. I don't know about Saxon, TRK. Alright, Ryan takes one. Ryan's on the board. Let's get some post-game as they set up for the next one. How's it going, gentlemen?
Durant.
Good.
Dude, Z Crystal Dragon is broken. That needs to be nerfed.
There we go. No. I don't know if you have the chat open. That's where the salt's really going. You guys have started some salt wars. There's Jacob fans. There's Ryan fans. I was like, guys, we're all fans. We're all friends. You know,
we're all Spire fans.
Okay, let's not do that again. That's its own Discord feud. You guys need to stop changing your name to Spire Fans Agent. I was like, I don't have an agent.
You know that I'm a fan of Mills, so as soon as Ryan opened up Curtain 1, I was like, oh, I see what's happening.
Well, did you catch the Rhyperior level X leak? He like flipped it over.
No, I missed it.
Okay. Yeah, because I forgot to put in my extra deck.
Oh yeah. Oh, and then Ryan won, but that matchup early on, we're like, wait, Jacob's like running no powers, so Girafarig's not going to trigger.
Yeah, Girafarig was only triggering on me, and I realized that very quick.
Still a great card, but yeah.
Yeah, no, it just so happened that I was running like all bodies this game. Okay, I'm gonna actually like step away for like 2 or 3 minutes, and I'll be right back.
Right.
We'll do a Ryan interview.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll get like the next deck set up, and then I'll be right back, if that's okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
Cool. Let me grab the deck then.
I'm gonna check the war zone, aka Discord, while you guys set up.
See, I actually have a tough decision because there's a lot of decks I like. Okay. I'll do this.
Okay, pretty tame there. It's more about this live stream chat I'm worried about. I mean, we got PJ, Vance, TRK, Sax. We got some new viewers.
Heck yeah. Love to hear it. I would like give you a view as like an extra number, but I don't want to like accidentally
It's true.
hear see anything that you're talking about.
No, I trust that you guys weren't gonna like self snipe and then hear about like here's a good strategy.
Yeah, that's why when I like popped into the other channel, I was like, Pete, stop talking. Like I don't want to hear.
No, good on you. Because I was like, yeah, I think the Star Raptor self damage is worth it here. Get those prizes.
Oh, I will say I misplayed. It didn't really matter, but when I used the Starly attack,
Yeah.
I could have afforded to grab, because the two cards I grabbed were one of them was a Pokemon. It was Staraptor, and instead of grabbing Kangaskhan, I could have just grabbed the Protection Cube, and I think I still could have like used. I could have used the Evo Soda on Staravia.
Yep.
So that was a small misplay, but because of the deck he was running, it didn't actually matter. But I could have like been doing Braveheart without any recoil, basically.
Right. Yeah, I was wondering if you had Cube in there. I know you told me that, but
Yeah, just never drew it, and it never got milled either. But it was there. Okay, I'll be right back, gentlemen. You can do your interview.
Cool.
Ryan Green, how goes it?
Not bad.
We've seen some entertaining games. Tell us some motivations behind decks like Dodrio Buffalant.
Let's see.
We saw the Cramorant. Were you trying to go for the stockpile of multi-attacks?
I was not expecting to run into the
retreat deck?
retreat increase in that matchup.
Yeah, that's the beauty of blind picks is you don't know what
Oh
you're
yeah,
running
you don't know
into.
what you're gonna end up playing against. But yeah, this deck is interesting because Dodrio X doesn't specify just the active,
Oh yeah.
and by Barrel and Wide Lens, with the turning your opponent's Pokemon into
Let me get it out for you folks.
yeah.
Ryan did his typical Galaxy Brain setup here for his deck building. Alright.
You have Dodrio on the bench and then this guy out.
So
So you attach tools to your opponent's Pokemon that have special energies, or if they already have tools, it's already good. But the Surf bench damage hits all Pokemon tools for 40, and Dodrio buffs that to 70, and then Wide Lens, because their EXs, will buff it to 90 spread.
So, and what he's saying is Dodrio level X's Pokeball, he says, all of your colorless do 30 more damage to your opponent's EXs. And so by him doing that and playing Headringer, which is a tool you give your opponent, like what Ryan just said, with that and the lens card, he's doing 90 spread to all EXs. That's pretty good, Ryan. I think the players are writing that down right now. We actually, at the end of July, we might see everyone play Barrel.
Also, it's anti-mill, so that's a plus.
True. No, it was good. I already kind of spoiled that you're probably going to play Thundurus later this year because you played the other genies. Alright, good luck everyone. The chat is rooting for both sides. It's been fun so far.
Thank you.
Alright, we're back, chat. TRK is posting the chef emote. He's cooking while watching. Now that's multitasking. That's much better than PJ turning off Skype and crying in his bed that night. Now, context, PJ was in middle school. He had a lot of time to grow up, did he? So we have no idea what these guys are playing. Ryan still hasn't played his Arceus deck. And spoilers with that thumbnail, one of his decks has Arceus. No, Vance, no one's played Diggersby. Okay. Okay. Uh-huh. Vance is on the dual account. He's got his phone and his computer. You know, Vance said that he's going to XO this online monthly. I said, Vance, do you know what kind of players are showing up? And he's like, I said what I said. I was like, Vance, whoa. Ryan, Steven, you gotta think, Jacobs might be entering. TRK, Sax. Well, guys, the question is, 3 out of 5, who's going to win the set? If Ryan's going to win, he's got to win 2 games in a row, so let's see what happens. Larvitar versus Helioptile. Who is going first? Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait. Okay. I like Ryan did not draw for turn yet. Oh, wait, he did? Oh, okay, set. Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, there you go. Okay, nest ball. Well, quick, they definitely got all the mega forms done back in Gen 6. Like 50 is like a great straightforward number. I do want the 50 megas to come back, so. You know, it's all fun and games until Pete Grigsby KMBC enters the chat. That's when PJ is like, you know, his attitude changes. He's like, I'm gonna try to be very professional here. Not that he's looking for an internship, but you know, Pete Grigsby KMBC, he's got the witty comebacks. And I'm not talking about myself. There's a guy out there, Pete Grigsby KMBC. It's not me. Okay, we see the first turn end. Now, Jacob doesn't have to shuffle in. Looks like he is going to, though. So we see the Zarude lead. Pat call it to grab 2 of any grass and or darkness Pokemon in any combination. Okay, PJ. Well, it's Ryan versus Jacob, not Ryan versus Ryan. But you know what? If you want Ryan to do a solitaire stream, let me know. That means Ryan would have to lose and win. I see the Pancham. So I don't know what Jacob's playing. Obviously, Heliolisk lets him stream lightning energy from the discard as a Pokepower. Ryan is running an aggro darkness deck. Some darkness decks are tanky. Some are like bench plotting, like they want to just set up like a big sweep. Looks like Ryan is just doing aggro damage. I mean, Pangoro, Weavile, even Zarude, Urshifu, Tyranitar, these guys are just dishing out damage. And Special Darkness adds 10 more damage as a special energy. It's like Ryan's doing... I don't know what he played there. Oh, he's doing Pat Call. And he's benching the Sneasel and he's grabbing Pangoro. Well, PJ, PJ. Keep watching. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa! What's this doing on the screen? That's not for PJ. Well, it works. Oh, that is kind of relevant. I'm gonna show up this time. I'm gonna show up this time. All right, PJ, we know you like the attention. All right. Stormy Mountains lets Jacob freely grab a lightning or dragon type basic and put it onto his bench. Ryan could too. I don't know if he's going to run any lightning or dragon. He could run a Hydreigon line. I don't know if he is, but we'll see. He could run a Pincurchin. Pincurchin can be a good wall here. If they hit in a Pincurchin, they often take a lot of damage. Highlander, it's pretty fun. So far, what the players have been saying overall, I'm glad they are having fun. Big Chungus, are you talking about the form change key or Z crystal? We've covered it in the exhibition, but these are once per game mechanics. You can only do one or the other. Oh, we see the Miraidon and Speed Energy. Speed Energy lets him draw 2 cards. Tandem Unit is a power. Very good for streaming consistency. So he can flip a coin. If heads, he grabs a Lightning Basic and puts it into his hand. So if you're running Miraidon or Loomis in Grass Space decks, they're like one of the most ideal starters. So he went for Miraidon with Stormy Mountains ASAP because he wants to start streaming a bunch of Pokemon. It's very it just enhances your consistency overall. Well, Boofling, you're in the right place. We got a lot of experienced players in the chat. We got experienced players playing the current exhibition. If you're not in the Discord in the description, you can join. And there's games almost every day going on. I think this is Jacob's Magnezone deck, but it's a little bit different. I don't think it's Magnezone Metal. He's running Magnezone Lightning. At the in-person monthly in June, he ran Magnezone with Metal and was running like Fortress and stuff to move up the Metal, and then doing Paralysis Lock with Magnezone level X. Oh, maybe this is a similar deck. So we see the Battle Compressor. I think he's running Fortress, and so he's going to put Metal Energy in there to stream with Fortress. Okay, he's going to do Thunder Jolt. Good damage. Does 10 to himself. Alright, Ryan's drawn for turn. See Pangoro. So, while Pangoro is active, he gets plus 10 HP and 1 less retreat for each of his bench Pokemon. So if he has a max bench, Pangoro has 150 HP. Now, if you Lysander a bench, he loses all that bonus HP. But yeah, he does a ton of damage. I mean, Clobber could hit for 60, lets you search for plus powers and defenders to add even more damage. Crazy Knuckles says if he has a special condition, he has 120 total. That was before we talk about modifiers like Special Darkness Energy. See the Evo Soda into Weavile. Probably gonna do Claw Snag. Alright, Ryan gets to choose one card and discard it. He's probably going after Charon. Yep. Great snipe. Jacob might not be able to draw cards next turn. We'll see. See the Darkness Energy on Pangoru. The free retreat thanks to Floatstone. Oh yeah, he's going to start doing some KOs. Ooh, interesting. So he plays Nanu, which says you take a basic dark Pokemon and you discard and switch it with one of your Pokemon. That new Pokemon has all of the effects and damage and energy. I think he's playing Guzzlord. I think he's going to try to attach a bunch of darkness onto a Pokemon, Nanu into Guzzlord, and then just take 2 prizes from a knockout thanks to Red Viking. We'll see. Oh, TRK with the eagle eyes? That's right. Wait, TRK, what are you talking about? TRK. Oh, I thought you meant Guzzlord. Well, yeah, he discarded Nanu. It's alright, TRK, we all make mistakes. There's a lot of people in this chat that are trying to have an eagle eye. They're trying to look at the entire board. Saying, oh, he could have done this, he could have done that. And then you got, like, really bad bias from people like PJ that are like, Ryan reverse sweep, Ryan's gonna win it all, Ryan common 5-0. I'm like, PJ, it's 3 out of 5. I'm glad that you're a fan of Ryan, but Jacob's cool too, you know? So I think he did Clobber and discarded Switch for the knockout. Alright, Ryan takes his first prize. It'll be 5-6. Ryan is allowed to search for a plus power in Defender. He might have chose not to. I didn't. Yeah. He actually might not be running it at all, but we'll see. Could be prized. This is our second time seeing Dodrio tonight. Very cool card. Obviously, Jacob is also playing Dodrio level X. Now, he's going to have to decide if he wants, you know, what... It's like every Highlander match that plays multiple form changes. What are you going to decide on? Who's going to be your one form change game? Or Z-Crystal? There's always the split path for your once per game mechanic. A lot of different matchup possibilities just from that alone. So it looks like he did Tandem Unit. Zekrom, a great card. 100 HP. If Ryan doesn't knock out Zekrom after one attack, he can hit back for a ton of damage overall with Outrage. Also, you can just Energy Stream and just mass attach Lightning from his hand. We'll see how Jacob is able to stockpile Lightning, though, so that he can do a ton with Energy Stream. You see the Dodrio. You might want to just attach to Dodrio and start getting some damage on the board with Raging Packs, but we'll see. Checking out the board, and Ryan's got that benched Larvitar with the Darkness. Yeah, I think he just wants to get some... Oh, Toy Catcher on Larvitar? Great pull. You do not want to see Tyranitar in this game state. Being able to just spinning tail 30 to everything would be huge. We're not even talking about the Mega. The Mega changes to a fighting type, so a lot of these fighting weak Pokemon, like these two, would just get O-code overall. Just from most of the attacks that Tyranitar has. Alright, Ryan's like, yeah, that's a knockout even before he's done flipping. We are tied 5 prizes each. Toy Catcher is a one of, so that is the last time you will see it unless Jacob finds a witty way to recycle it. So I am wondering if Ryan has any plus powers. There's basic Dark. If he can't get a plus 20, he's not going to OHKO Dodrio. Okay, TRK. Better now than at the tournament. Disqualified. DCE. Kukui, there's his numbers. Yeah, he's doing a crazy knuckle for 80. Uh-oh. TRK, Quick might want a refund. I'd say run it back, you know. I'm sure Quick and you both got better at the game, even if you were running an illegal list. Well, Quick is a good player. You are too, TRK. Just stop breaking the rules and get some legitimate wins now. There you go. Alright, so we see the Crazy Knuckle for Knockout. Jacob promotes Zekrom. Evo Sodas for Magneton. Now, 1 second. He should be running the new Magneton. I will grab it for him. All right. Oh, he's got Raikou. Okay, guys, let's talk about, if you weren't at the June monthly, why are you in my Discord? Just kidding. If you were at the June monthly, let's talk about what the combo we saw at the tournament that Jacob was doing. He had Raikou out. He manually attaches, does Thunder Rumble. He gets a free damage placed on the opponent's board. Then he accelerates with Fortress as his Metal Energy. And then he uses Magnezone level X to move both of them up to Magnezone, and then he does Auto Paralysis. Every turn, as long as he can attach a Lightning from his hand. And then ideally, he often wants to go for Raikou. So we're seeing Magnetic Field. If you have basic energy cards in your discard pile, you may discard any one card from your hand, search your deck for up to 2 basic energy cards from your discard pile, and put them into your hand. He's going to do that. Going to load up Energy Stream. He's the letter, so he's doing Magneton's Magnetic Field and Professor's Letter. I think he's about to Energy Stream for like at least 3 extra attachments. And this is all from the hand. If he did that all on Raikou, he gets that many damage counters placed on the board. Okay, energy for Zekrom, so he can do Energy Stream. Okay, he's going to tandem unit. Okay, tails. It almost always is worth it to try, unless like last match where we saw Giraffering. Then it's kind of like push or shove with the risk reward there. Okay, we see Ryan's hand over Raiko. I think he's like, oh crap. He could just do 30 extra damage from attachments. Oh, energy stream. 1, 2, 3. Alright, so Kuda gets 3 damage counters placed on Ryan's bench. Also, Raiko's ready to do Thunder Climb and Zap Cannon. Just great damage overall. Ryan's got to be careful. So, alright, we see. Oh, he kind of gets some good spread there, both on Weavile and Zarude. Ryan's turn. Now it's 5 prizes to 4. Ryan's only got 4 prizes left. Jacob at 5. We're approaching a very interesting mid-game here. Honestly, you have to look at it like this. If Ryan loses Pangoro next turn, he better have Weavile or Zarude ready to swing. Because Jacob could make a comeback here. He's got some energy loaded on his bench. Ryan doesn't even have enough right now to OHKO Zekrom. And he knows that if he just does 60 to Zekrom, Zekrom can hit back for 80. Alright, we see the Cynthia. Shovels in his 8-card hand. Yeah, there is TRK. If you check the like the welcome channel in the Discord, there's all those links, and one of them has, well, the database. You go to the database, there's a list of all the Trainer Supporter stadiums, and in that list it says all the one-of cards. Alright, we see EXP share. If Pangoro goes down, Ryan gets to attach the Darkness Energy to Weavile. And he's just going to do Crazy Knuckle for 60. Now, Pangoro is at 120 HP, so Jacob would have to find a way to do 120 damage. There's Magnezone. So now, as often as he likes, he can move a Lightning Energy from one of his bench Pokemon to his active. Every time he attaches to Raikou to do that extra damage, he can now reattach it to his active. He's just streaming free damage, basically. Also need to look out for Gyro Ball and Speed Shot. Speed Shot is just a straightforward 40 snipe, but the key to it is that it pierces through all effects. Do you have any Pokemon protect your bench, like Manectric or Bastiodon, and Magnezone Speed Shot says, I get to do my damage. Alright, we're seeing the Super Connectivity. He's probably going to Outrage for 80. Ooh. Alright, we see the Leafy Camo Poncho on Raikou. Now Raikou cannot be pulled up by like Guzma or Lysander. He also technically can't be hit by like Team Flare Grunt and other supporters that would target him. And we see the Outrage for 80. Okay. Like I said, we're approaching a very interesting mid-game. No knockouts from the last 2 turns, but probably going to see a knockout this turn, the way this is going. Alright, we see the Cynthia. I think Ryan's fishing for another basic Pokemon. He knows that, like, Weavile and Zarude are both kind of marked for death right now. We see the Devoured Field getting rid of Stormy Mountains. Devoured Field says that all of your Darkness and Dragon Pokemon do 10 more damage to the opponent's active. This actually buffs Zekrom too, though, but I think Zekrom's about to get knocked out this turn. Now, he could clobber for knockout and grab plus power and defender for later in the game. We'll see what he does, though. I think he just does the crazy knuckle. Ryan with 3 prizes left, Jacob with 5. Here comes the Magnezone. I think we're about to see the combo. Now, Pangoro, well, because of his Pokebody, Pangoro is at 120 HP, so he does need to do 40 damage. See the form change key. Here comes Magnezone level X. So Magnezone level X, Electric Trance. Now, as often as like during your turn, you may move Lightning and Metal Energy just to anywhere else to your Pokemon. So he can move from the active to the bench with Electric Trance. And then Cyber Shock, as long as you pay the cost of a Metal and a Lightning, the opponent's paralyzed. Paralysis is the hardest special condition to achieve in the TCG overall. And so finding a guarantee for paralysis is really strong. And like we saw, he's going to attach to Raikou, move it up with Magnezone level X, and then manually attach his metal or use Fortress to get the metal. Okay, you see the Tails on Tandem unit. Still worth it to go for overall. Lantern is a great Pokemon. Every time that Jacob's Pokemon would be knocked out, he gets to grab 1 energy and attach it to Lantern. So Lantern becomes this really strong energy battery. And then also Aqua Bolt does 50 plus 10 for every lightning on Jacob's side. So that's already hitting for 80, 90. Yeah. Not even including his attack cost. So it's probably going to hit for like 100 if he has DCE. Alright, let's see the knockout. I think he just does Speed Shot. You know, he could have done Gyro Ball and then pulled up, well, for your treater. So yeah, he'll just Speed Shot. Magnezone level X has 140 HP, weak to fire. Jacob probably sees that there's probably not a way that Ryan could OHKO Magnezone, but he's still going to try to go for a lot of damage. Plus power, Kukui, so we got plus 40. So Dark Penalty's hitting for 100. Oh, guys, hold on. No, wait, what is this? Is that on Weavile? I'm just questioning because Weavile only needs 1 energy to attack. Oh, it was probably on Pangoro. Okay, yeah, goes to the discard. You see the Cub Fu. Next turn he could get Urshifu out. Does a lot of damage too. Now, Weavile says, if the defending Pokemon doesn't have a tool, this attack does 30 damage instead. But Magnezone has to have the form change key. So now Weavile's doing a guaranteed 60 for 1 energy. And we saw Kukui, we saw Plus Power, and we see Devoured Field. He's hitting for 100. I will double check with them. Hey, it's 100 damage, right?
What's up?
Weavile's hitting for 100, right? Because of plus power. I'm just checking.
90.
Dark Chewy. Oh, Devour Field too. I forgot about that.
Oh, we forgot about Devour.
That's right.
Yep. Okay.
Alright, guys, let me, a second. Oh, He's putting the Z Crystal on Cub Fu. Okay. So again, this is a risk. Ryan has to give his opponent one turn to react to the Z Crystal being attached. I mean, Magnazone's doing Speed Shot for 40, so... But we'll see what he can do. Okay, we see the Colress for 5. Level Ball, nice, nice. Okay, we see the Alolan Sandshrew. Alolan Sandslash, very good at retrieving energy with his Poke Power. He also runs Sandslash level X, which allows him to do a Metal Fighting dual typing and just does a ton of damage for 1 energy. Okay, we see the Electric Trance. He's probably going to go for Gyro Ball. Might just want to knock out on Weavile. Yep, we see Gyro Ball. Now he gets to choose one of Ryan's bench. Alright. He has to switch. He did Gyro Ball, right? Alright, let me check. Hold on, they might be checking. Yeah, I think they're checking. Because he probably wants to pull up Cub Fu, because Cub Fu doesn't have the Float Stone. Okay, yeah, they got it. Cool. Alright, now it's Ryan's turn. That's a pretty good bench pull for Jacob. Urshifu might not be ready yet, but we're about to find out. Now remember, Jacob still needs to take 3 knockouts. Zarude has a Darkness. Next turn, if Urshifu goes down, he could Jungle Rising, attach 2 basic from his hand, and then heal all the damage from any Pokemon that Jacob tries to put like bench sniping or chip damage on. You see the Urshifu. Here, I got it. Actually, we got Urshifu with a Z Crystal. But he needs another energy, unless he's doing the laser focus, like Z laser focus. Yeah, he did not want Cub Fu pulled up. So we'll see how he adapts. He's checking the effect, so I'll read it with them. So the Z Darkness effect, attach an energy card that will provide at least 1 darkness from your discard pile to one of your Pokemon. Place 1 damage counter on each of your opponent's Pokemon. If the total amount of damage counters placed does not equal 7, put the remaining damage counters on the defending Pokemon until 7 is placed. Get some Energy Excel, get some spread. It's a close one, folks. 3 prizes each. I think that Gyro Ball play was big. Urshifu wants that 2 energy for Field Crush. There's the Ryan Classic. Oh, he's holding it back. Hold on. Oh, he's going to play it. Yep. He wants to protect what could be his cleaner. Urshifu might be able to be the one to clean up the game if he's looking for a win condition. Zarud is a good sacrifice right now. Worst case scenario, best case scenario is Zarud keeps setting up his board. He might just do a pack call. Oh, I see the Lifesander, but is he gonna play it? Okay, Charon. Yeah, Ryan's setting up for some KOs soon. This is that crucial mid-game phase. Discards his extra devoured field, gets the nest ball. That's actually crucial. He only has 2 Pokemon out. One of them has 50 damage on it. He needs to set up another attacker. You need to make Jacob work for all 3 prizes. So it's now or never really for setting up another like threatening attacker. We see the Oshawott, which means he's playing most likely Hisui and Samurott. Another great late game cleaner. Hisui and Samurott has a Pokebody that takes 20 less damage from attacks, so he's going to be really hard to KO. He's weak to grass, so don't think Jacob's playing any grass attackers. Field Blower on the Leafy Camo Poncho. Nice. Great call. Yeah, it looks like he's doing pack call. Nice, Eviltal, good call, good call. So Eviltal says when he's active, all tool cards have no more effects. So even though he discarded Poncho, Poncho wouldn't have an effect while Eviltal's active. Also important, Eviltal accelerates energy. Now this mid to late game, I don't know if Ryan can afford an Oblivion Wing. He needs to really start racking in the KOs. So Pitch Black Spear might be the way that he maybe gets a double knockout. No, you're forced to have a form change key TRK, so that just stays on there. That's just like a ruling. Okay, we see Sandslash in play. Sandslash's power lets you look at the top 6 cards of your deck, grab any energy. He grabbed a few. Pretty good hand. If he has a metal, he can... Well, oh, nice. Pokemon Center Lady. Great card. Heals 60 and all special conditions. Does that ruin Ryan's setup? So, Magnezone has 120 left. Z Field Crush is doing 70, 80, 90, 100, 110. Ooh. Ryan better have a plus power or a special dark. He could be 10 off. That Pokemon Center Lady might actually change the game here. Okay, tandem unit. Still worth going for, overall. And what do you, a speed shot for knockout? He could Gyro Ball to protect himself. He could Gyro Ball, promote someone like Miraidon, and protect Magnezone, and then just freely move that energy around. If he Gyro Balls, he could pull up Eviltal with 2 retreat, make Ryan really work for these 3 KOs. I think he's doing that. I think he's doing Gyro Ball. I think Miraidon's a good pick here. I mean, Miraidon's just got good attacks. We'll see what he chooses, though. And then Jacob gets to choose Ryan's target. Wait, I want to make sure they know that he gets to choose the target. Hey, Gyroball lets you choose the target, Jacob.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah, you get to pick who Ryan's new active is, even if a knockout happens.
So, I might...
Alright. What's going on, Justin Hankins? Jacob's pretty good at Melee. Now, Justin, I don't know if Vance Kelly's still in the chat. I guess we'll find out. So, if Ryan doesn't get Oshawott out, Jacob could Lightning Laser for knockout because of weakness, and then hit 40 on the bench, which would not be good for Ryan. I'm just pointing out the Darkness Energy, see what he does. Okay, he does an Evo Soda to do what? Okay, yeah. Probably on from Zarude. There you go. Alright, 3 prizes to Jacob's 2. So I thought Ryan had a switch card. I don't know if he runs another one. Knowing Ryan, he probably does. Gyroball's really good disruptor though. Like, it's just a really great disruption attack. And okay, we see the Lysander. He wants Lantern. Oh, you know what? I think he's doing Lysander and he's going to try to stall. Now, the problem is Magnezone can freely move energy up. So Jacob could move up and retreat. Yeah, the Gyroball play was huge. He was going to promote Urshifu and just retaliate with his own knockout. I assume Brian probably had the 10 modifier to get the numbers to knock out Magnezone level X. See the metal, see the fresh water set. See, Jacob's Lysander. Oh, I think he's pulling up Urshifu. Okay. Now, I'm trying to think where he'd get the damage from. So Aqua Bolt would be 50, 60, 70, 80. Now, yeah, Aqua Bolt would knock him out. He could move enough energy to Lantern to fill in the cost. And then just do Aqua Bolt for a ton. Okay. Oh, he's just retreating. Okay. Well, that's interesting because I think Aqua Bolt would have knocked out. But we'll see what he does. He might just do a paralysis lock. Okay, Ryan's turn. Probably going to Evo's over Samurott. There he is. Great card. He'll need to get 2 Darkness, so probably through Eviltal. I think that might be his play. If he has a switch card, he can switch to Eviltal. Okay, he's just getting Samurott ready. This is going to be Ryan's, like, ride or die Pokemon. Looks like it. And I think he's going to pass. And I think he could emergency attack. I'm going to shuffle for him if he's passing. Yeah, TRK, the fresh water set was good. The healing has been good for Jacob because Ryan's been looking for those specific damage knockouts with Pike. He's been trying to set up some chip damage. So healing is very good in Highlander. Just straight up potion. You got that 58 deck. Put like 2 potions in there. You could run Super Potion. You could run Last Chance Potion. We've seen Professor, we've seen Pokemon Center Lady and Freshwater Set. Now, Freshwater Set is always competing with Potion, because Potion heals 30, Freshwater Set's only 20, but it's 20 from all your Pokemon. The cases where you want Freshwater Set is if your opponent plays a lot of spread decks, or, in Jacob's case, Sandslash level X does damage to his own bench, and Fortress self-damages. And also damages his own bench. So he wants Freshwater Set to kind of clean off a lot of that damage done to himself. See the Miriam. Okay, let's see what he shuffles in. Nice. So if he can, he's going to shuffle those in and draw. If he can put one of those guys on the bench, that's a very good game state for him. Being able to evolve to Heliolisk or Fortress just is able to either stream energy or damage. Well, stream energy for both of them from the discard pile. I think he has... Yeah, he's got a Metal and a Lightning in there, so... And if he gets Zekrom, that's just a good defensive Pokemon in case he needs it. Also just the threat of Outrage. I don't think he runs the Dragon Energy for Bolt Strike, but still... All those are great options he can bench. We see Pineco, so we're going to see Fortress next turn unless Ryan finds a way to discard him. You know what Fortress also does? Locks in the guaranteed metal for Cyber Shock. So, that's very good. See the level ball for Heliolisk. probably going to Gyro Ball and pull up Evil Tall. Gyro Ball's been really swinging the momentum for him because you get to choose the next target every time. Okay, safe play by Kuda, going to Sand Slash. Okay, Jacob's choosing Evil Tall. Evil Tall's got that 2 retreat, Ryan. Hopefully he has a switch. He'll need a switch and an energy. A collector, okay. Okay, he just wanted to go through his deck, see what he has left. 13 cards. Jacob's at 10. That's a very, very close game. Yeah, we've been seeing crucial gyro ball plays from Jacob that just denies Ryan those knockouts. He's like one switch behind, one attachment behind. This game really is just like, there are so many micro plays, like that the game of inches. You give your opponent an inch, they take a mile out of their play. Oh, we see the DCE retreat, but I don't know how he could accelerate a darkness. Maybe he's just going to try to wall with shell armor. Okay, Ryan's conceding. All right, and Jacob wins the set for tonight. I'm going to hop on over, talk to the players. How's it going, everyone?
Doing good.
Doing good.
Good set, good set. We were talking about the crucial gyro ball plays to deny him from his attacks.
Yeah, the paralysis, I think, won me the game because the Z crystal was ready to strike.
Yeah. No, he had a crazy lead, so.
Also, shout out to
4 energy attachments.
Ah, there it is. We were wondering, yeah.
Dude, the Magneton switch was pretty big too because it gave me 2 extra energies.
I had to make sure you're playing the legal one, so.
Well, and I remember you telling me to switch it, and I just forgot. But
okay, there's the.
Yeah, that was super fun.
No, that was a great, entertaining set. A lot of cool decks, a lot of great interactions, and if you guys ever want to do this again, let me know. So.
Yeah, I think I definitely do. The funniest matchup was Dodrio versus just heavy retreat punish.
Yeah, that was hilarious.
Yeah, that was kind of hilarious. I'm like, God damn it, I picked this deck against this one.
I picked like the one deck that like kind of checks Dodrio or just really nerfs its power.
That was good, though.
He did have that.
Set.
I did like I mean, we've talked about it. The micro interaction of Bouffalant's Pokebody against Grass Energy.
It was definitely good. Yeah, it would have.
That was a weird matchup. That was a really weird matchup.
Well,
I was halfway expecting like Z Crystal Bouffalant to just kind of annihilate like whatever you perceived as the biggest threat. Like I was like, yeah, he'll just like revenge KO something for like 150 or whatever it would turn out to be.
Well, what's crazy is every single game, and I guess this is a good sign as a designer, I saw the like how impactful it is to how you only have one form change or Z Crystal. Because there's so many cases where you're like, oh, if I would have played Xerneas Break instead, or if I would have done this Z Crystal move, but that's why you have to be very careful about the decisions you do.
Dude, Dragon Z Crystal to mill 6 and win the game. That was
awesome, man.
That was a great play. Yeah, I completely forgot about that effect. And
quote from Vance Kelly, Ryan's deck is busted, and it was the mill deck.
Yeah, mill deck's a lot of fun to play.
So the reason why, well, I mean, I played mill against Ryan once, but I also have a mill deck that runs a lot of the same stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But I definitely
This
picked up
card
on
is
it.
low key like really good for mill because a lot of times you aren't even attacking.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Not just.
Uh,
Go ahead, Ryan. Yeah.
So you can just shuffle your hand, your deck, draw 5 after playing up to 2 supporters with Lieutenant Surge. Since you're always behind on prizes too, like playing Lieutenant Surge.
I picked up on a few good techs like Rainbow Energy to Durant. That was that was a really smart play. And then Mysterious Shard too. I gotta look into that. That was it ended up not working out, but I think it's still pretty good.
So with Jubilite Village, me and Ryan also talked about with this guy, because with Dino Cry, you already want to pass your turn without playing a supporter or attacking to accelerate energy early game. And so you might as well just do Jubilite Village and have like an active Shuckle or like a wall, and then you just keep mass attaching.
Yeah, damn.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. Oh, Excadrill? Wait, was this in a deck?
This is in the mill deck.
We didn't even see Excadrill. Wow, that's a
So
Ryan
if my
favorite.
opponent has only EXs out, I can stall several turns by keep recycling the Mysterious.
Oh my god.
Oh my
Dig
gosh.
Up. That's so good.
Are you guys writing this down, chat? I hope you are. If you want to win the July monthly, this is the knowledge you're looking for.
Bro, that is a crazy tech. Holy cow!
Yeah.
I'm sad we didn't see it.
Oh yeah, there'll be more exhibitions. We already had some salt in the chat between Sax and TRK, but that's typical. So we'll probably see that soon.
Wow, this makes me want to revisit my mill deck and just steal a few ideas from Ryan. That was good.
I feel like Ryan was inspired by Kartana Blitz. And I feel like that if you blitz with Kartana and then promote Durant, you're probably...
Yeah, that shit was nuts.
Yeah, that...
And honestly, if you could take any early prize card, then promote Durant, then you're milling 7.
Yep. Kartana just takes care of problems.
When we opened, I was like, oh great, fire against metal, like I'm in trouble, but... Yeah, Kartana just puts out so much pressure. It especially helped that I went first, and I could start swinging like before you could really.
Yeah, my only counter option was the battle compressor to Ho-Oh and just try. I couldn't even do it the following turn because it's 2 energy attachments.
Well, that was like. Ho-Oh's a great example of like sometimes giving your opponent a prize card is worth it.
Yeah,
because like
when you can momentum swing.
Yeah, like you didn't end up winning the game, but you were in such a bad spot, and it brought it back to like that game had so many momentum swings, and for a while.
Oh yeah, that game was holistic.
Yeah. If I didn't,
honestly, that was probably the most fun game for me to play that mill deck.
Wow, that's on stream, archived.
It's just metal hard countered like all of your Pokemon.
Yeah, I didn't take into account into that card.
Well, because Quaquaval is similar to Magnezone with Gyro Ball. He can keep pulling up the bench, so we thought you were going to do that and take your knockouts that way.
That was with the... Okay,
yeah. But yeah, Excadrill's nuts.
The last game, too, I just could not get Pineco out, and I wanted Pineco out so bad. Because the battle compressor with all the metal energy was specifically for it.
Yeah. Okay, but to be fair, at least you did the triple energy stream to Raikou.
True. That was very
that
true.
was a lot of just like damage guys. Like, oh shit, you could do that.
Yeah.
And he just rammed damage counters and was able to.
So you saw the one supporter Clement, it lets you put 4 electric energy in your hand. Mm-hmm. The dream play is to get like I don't know, like 5-6 energy onto Raikou, and you're just like, yeah, I'm gonna put like either knock something out or just do so much spread that like, things are starting to get into knockout range.
This is a funny deck I'm working on right now.
Oh, should I show the stream, Ryan?
Oh yeah, I don't care.
Okay, we're looking. We see the Decidueye, the DCGs.
Yeah. So this deck.
Do you want to?
Oh yes, dude. So I ran triple acceleration energy. That card is busted. It's not busted, but it is really
so with Whimsicott, you get shuffle armor on 6 cards.
Yes.
So when you're behind on prizes, you use this. Search Double Seeker, Lieutenant Surge, and you have a Star Raptor out, and you can. Where's the other card?
Dude, you had a similar idea to me because I ran Staraptor. You only need 2 energy to attack, and then you just have triple acceleration for like emergency. Like I don't want to deal with that.
So chat, what he's saying is you use this and you grab 6 of any cards you want, and they have shuffle armor, so they can't be disrupted next turn by N and stuff.
Yeah. So
this
you
guy
grab
forces the
Double
opponent.
Seeker, LT Surge with the Star Raptor out. You grab Triple Excel and Giant Stump.
This is some galactic brain plays.
Giant Stump, both Pokemon go down to 3, and you double Seeker, and then Staraptor, that removes 3 Pokemon. The only problem is with this deck is I haven't quite figured out how to get the 4th Pokemon removed.
Oh my gosh, 8 people are typing. No. I'm gonna hear it tonight though, Ryan.
Staraptor and Drifblim doesn't quite go away after it attacks the first time.
Yeah, Drifblim with Triple Excel is really good. Because you're going to shuffle it in anyway. You might as well attach Triple Excel.
Yeah.
Well,
but this one's a work in progress. I still got to figure out some stuff.
Yeah, I think you
wanted to play it, but I couldn't quite figure out the build.
That'll be the next one, Ryan. Don't worry. There'll be more exhibitions. We all had fun. It was entertaining. Well, gentlemen, thank you for doing this. This was, like I said, a very great exhibition.
Yeah, it was super fun.
Yeah,
Thanks for hosting it and streaming it. Letting us do it.
No, like I said, guys, we'll be in the Discord. We play almost every day, or at least talk about the game. So I will see you guys around. I'm going to end the stream now. I'll stick around in the voice chat for a little bit. All right.